right, we live.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to YOCAST, episode 4.
Number 4.
Yes,
guys,
sir.
What is good? Welcome back to YOCAST, episode 4. We're here with Kenny, but before we get into him, a few announcements. So the past 3 episodes we uploaded, we didn't have an Instagram account because I got like screwed over by IG.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
This is huge.
Kenny broke the mic.
No, that's about good.
You're chilling.
Yeah, so I created an Instagram account for YOCAST. It was
Listen up.
yo.cast, and Instagram like suspended it. Long story short, we just started a new one. Well, we use Stan's like personal Instagram from like way back in the day.
My old personal account.
Yeah. So we changed it to @YOCAST with 2 T's. So just all one word, no underscore, no spaces, whatever. Just YOCAST 2 T's.
At that, and that was literally the closest one.
Yeah.
All of the other ones were freaking taken. YOCAST, YOCAST. I literally had to freaking go and message the people from YOCAST, and they were Hispanic people. And I literally went to Google Translate, and I copy and pasted literally word for word. We were having convos of like, oh, I will pay you for your username in Spanish. And they're like, you're sketch, you're sus.
Yeah.
Literally straight back, and I was like, bro. And then they
Everything
didn't
was
respond.
taken.
Yeah, and then all of it was taken.
Yeah, the best thing we had was yo.cast, but it literally got suspended and Instagram like deleted it. So yeah, enough of that. We have a new one at YOCAST with 2 T's. So follow us on the gram.
Follow
We're gonna
that
be
shit.
posting like all of our shorts there, all of our like really
reels.
spicy content that y'all want to
sir.
see. Just short form. That way, if you don't have the time to watch the full episode, go watch it on there. So yeah, go follow us on there. And then giveaways. So the past 2 pods, we've done giveaways, and we haven't really announced the winners. The first one I announced on my story on IG, but
Yeah.
So episode 2 was the winner of the rice cakes.
The rice cakes, baby. Let's go.
That's gonna be that's the episode with Zezzy. That's gonna be Ross, big Ross
Ross.
from Alphaland.
Congrats, Ross.
He had the
Fucking
top
G.
comment. Yeah, shout out Ross. He just got with Young LA.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to you, Ross. So you won the rice cakes. So I will get in contact with you at work probably tomorrow to see which ones you want. And then winner of last week's episode with Jacob Bergen was Peter, also from Alphaland.
Damn.
I don't know how to say his last name, but he said, love a good blue ball blast. So if you watched episode 3 with Jacob, you know what blue ball blast is. So go check that out. But congrats to both of you guys. I will make sure you guys are taken care of. Ross with the rice cakes, and then Peter with the diet soda. So good shit.
Awesome.
This
Love
giveaway is
it.
going to be announced at the end of this podcast, so stay tuned. Or if you just want to be here for the giveaway, skip to the end. But I recommend you stay here and listen to what we got.
Yeah, because we got a beautiful man right here to my right.
My
Kenneth
left.
Bender.
Yeah, Mr. Kenneth
up,
Bender.
guys?
I feel like a lot of people who are watching this probably know who you are, but say what's up.
What's up, guys? I'm Kenneth Bender. I guess KennysFit on YouTube and Instagram. I do. Probably known mostly as the camera guy and editor for James English, but I also have my own YouTube that's like fitness and self-improvement. I've known Eric for
It's been a minute.
been a
Before I
while.
moved here,
I
I was at the gym, I think for like summer shredding, and I just came up to you. I was like, what's up, dude? Because
Yeah.
I knew you from James and like
yeah,
Sush.
and then I met you summer shredding right at Old
Yeah.
Athlete.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how what our first interaction was, but it was definitely.
I
an
remember
outfit.
we went to
the
sandwich
place.
place,
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking-
And we got those the wraps. There were wraps, or
What
at least I
place?
got a wrap.
Was it Jimmy John's or
Nah.
No, it's the place that
We went to Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
they
went
were,
to
they
Jimmy
like
John's.
smoothies.
Oh, Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Oh, yeah. The place
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Sick.
What's good?
Yeah, but no, I met you when you worked. I think you worked at the gym, at the old Athlete gym. Like I said, I think I was out here I think when I first competed at summer shredding, you were there.
Yeah.
Might have been. I forget, but yeah,
No,
I remember seeing.
I worked at the gym like March 2020 to December 2020.
Yeah,
The Alpha Gym.
Yeah, Old
Yeah.
Athlete gym.
that's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
dude. Now you
Yeah.
upgraded. You're doing what I'm trying to do. Like, because I'm working at Outland right now doing sales, but you took it full time, which we'll get into later. But for anyone that doesn't know you, like, say, I think this is the best way to put it. Say you're going, because you have a girlfriend, but like, say you're going to meet her parents for the very first time, and they ask you like, who are you and what do you do? Like, explain that in a nutshell if you can. For anyone that's like brand new here, doesn't know.
I'll
who
probably just
Kenny
say
is.
I'm a videographer and YouTube creator.
Yeah.
I usually tell people it's like I edit and film and run the channel for my good friend James, and then I also have my own channel. Pretty similar stuff. He's more fitness, I'm more self-improvement, but it's really all I do right now currently.
Kenny, do you have a book?
No.
You should write a book.
I do want to come
Dude,
out.
I would read that.
Hey,
Yes.
low-key, like, kind of like exposing my
You should-
exposing my plans is like eventually like have my own website decked out, and I have
Yeah.
like courses and ebooks and stuff for just like all aspects of self-improvement.
Because if you think about it, when you think of the word self-improvement, the first thing that comes in mind is like me and Barnes and Noble, right? And I look at self-improvement aisle of books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the first thing you think of. And it's like you'd be so good at that.
I gotta
like
get
reading
farther in my
books.
journey if it's gonna be
Yeah.
like a me talking about myself type thing, but I am open to like soon ebooks
Mhm.
about like meditation, like masculinity, like all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, that's all the shit that I want to get into with this pod. But I mean, first of all, dude, you're young. Like, you're younger than me.
Yeah.
You're what, 21?
I turned 21 in March,
Yeah,
last March.
that's nuts.
Yeah,
And
that's
how long
nuts.
have you been in Houston for?
I moved to Houston January 2020
Yeah.
from like North Texas, like an hour and a half above Dallas, a little area called Wichita Falls. And yeah, I dropped that at the same time I dropped out of community college.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What
That's
grade were
nuts,
you
dude.
in?
I did a summer semester, and then I did my first semester, and then I moved, and then I like stopped applying for the classes and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got
Were
those
you just like,
loans.
fuck it?
Yeah, no, because I guess I'll give like the story. So I've always been into like content creation on YouTube. I probably started when I was like 11 or 12 years
Yeah.
old. Started out filming with my I had an iPod, but it was like one of the earliest generations that had a camera, but it was like 480p. So I'd film myself and my little brothers with like airsoft guns and Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd add like muzzle flashes and explosions, like Call of Duty in real life type skits.
Yeah.
And then,
That's nuts.
so I did that for a while, and then I did gaming for a while because I was like heavily addicted to gaming throughout my youth. So I created my current channel, KennysFit, used to be a gaming channel. Some of the videos are still up, a lot of them private because I would say edgy shit and I was just cringe.
Yeah.
So I did that for a while, and then during high school, for 2 years, I stopped content creation altogether. Just got focused on school and I guess like
Damn, did you hate
social. Yeah, like pretty soon I realized like I still want to do this. So then senior year, I was like, I should start vlogging. Like I've been doing fitness for a little bit now, like document my progress, just like normal ass vlogs, whatever. They were
Were you
dog
like
shit.
watching other people at that point though? Like anyone in the industry now or like coming up?
I probably around that time was just getting into like watching like David Lade.
Yeah.
Like who fucking hasn't watched David
Yeah,
Lade,
exactly.
bro? Because the one thing I attached about him is like you could tell he's like a videography nerd. Like he's not just fitness guy. Like he cares about like how the videos look.
Yeah.
So I really attached to that, and that kind of motivated me to vlog for a while. So yeah, I started vlogging 2019, like dog shit little vlogs, but like documenting my gym. Didn't post as often as I should. Probably had like 700 to 900 subscribers to my name, and then graduated 2019. Did a summer semester at community college. I was working at Academy at the time. I remember that. Did my first semester, and then October 2019. There was, you probably remember, it was the Houston Gymshark
Yes,
pop-up.
I was gonna bring that up because
Yeah.
I know that's like your first time visiting here.
Yeah, it was my first time visiting Houston, like on my own since I was like a little kid, probably like visiting family or whatever. And that was my first time because I remember by chance, because we were gonna go to just some other gym, that we were actually gonna go to the gym that we saw that like Dave, James, Lex, and all them were at the day before. Like, oh, they'll go there again. But then we're like, maybe we should go to Alpha Elite. And I just got introduced to Christian Guzman summer 2019. I would watch him as like pre-workout, and that was the summer training 2019 with Nabil.
Yeah.
They were dropping
Yeah.
fire
I was watching that
videos.
too.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
it
that was
nuts.
very that was literally like my pre-workout.
Wait, so
every day.
how old were you then? You were like 18 or 19.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd be
in
young.
2019 I was 18.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
So once I was like, yeah, let's go to Alpha Elite. First thing I noticed is like Loki, it was way smaller in person. than
Yes,
the old
I said
gym.
the same thing.
Because they're,
bro,
all
the first
smaller,
time I
using,
went
yeah.
they're
out.
all using these wide ass
Yes.
lenses, bro.
Yeah.
So it looks like a massive fucking warehouse setup.
Yes.
And then you go and it's like, oh, it's just like a normal like warehouse gym.
Right.
There's no parking lot, first of all. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
Yeah.
there
it's
was
weird.
there was actually more parking back then because it was like all that shit, like all those other warehouse and stuff wasn't there, so it was just gravel.
Yeah.
So I remember we parked on gravel, and I remember before we even went in, we were like, "Yo, we're at Alpha!" Like typical
thing.
fanboy motherfucker shit.
Wow.
Like I quickly grew out of that, but at the time I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like because I grew up in a small town. Like I say Wichita Falls, but I really grew up in a town called Henrietta, like 20 minutes away, 3,000 people.
Wow.
Damn.
Small,
It's
like
Well, yeah,
class
stuff
of
like
like
that.
100 motherfuckers.
You would act like that. You'd be so shocked.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh my god. That's nuts.
So, and just by happen, like we start training halfway through, I see Dylan McKenna, David Lade, Lex Little, James English, and this was my first time. I wasn't really like awestruck fanboy that they were there. It was more
This
like
was at Alphalete Gym.
this is at Alphalete Gym. This was the first time I've ever seen a YouTuber in real life, and it clicked in my mind like, oh shit, like people actually do this as a career.
Right, this is real.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of had like what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like I'm like,
Yeah.
because my plan B, which was really my plan A, was like go to school, biology degree, do another 2 years and become a physical therapist because they make like 100+ grand a year, pick my own hours, like whatever. And I always said, oh no, YouTube's the priority. I was posting like a vlog a month, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
clearly not a priority. Like, and school was easy. I just cheated on everything.
Exactly.
Like Quizlet.
Right.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Shag.
Yeah.
Shout out Shag.
Yeah, Shag, bro.
Buy
Shag.
that
I was
shit.
gonna
It's like
say,
$50 a
everyone,
year.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a waste of money and time.
Yeah. No.
I always think
100%.
about that. Like, damn, imagine if I was doing
I
that
think
like 3 years ago.
one thing also is like I felt guilty. Like if I didn't go to school, like I would have felt guilty because I was really good in high school, and like aced the AP Bio and all that. So it was like, and with my parents, it's like, oh, you're gonna go to college and like
Yeah.
do this. Like they didn't see the YouTube shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it was probably pretty surprising. Which shortly after October 2019, that I was like, oh, I'm gonna move to Houston. Like when? Oh, like this month, January.
Right.
Yes.
Like, oh,
Right now, I
you're
love
gonna go to
that.
school, and I'm like, yeah, like I'll do online classes. No, bro, never fucking enrolled in anything after that. So we moved to Houston, and luckily, I somewhat knew the customer service manager at the time at Alphalete, so we got to work some warehouse launches, and then we got a gig as I worked in returns. So I would look at like the return shit, be like, oh, they stained it here, or there's hair on it, whatever, and like process it, like refund them or send it back.
Yeah.
And that's what I did for a
Damn.
little bit, but then COVID hit the gym pretty hard. They actually did lockdowns. 3 people left. They needed help over there, so I went over there, and I was like, I like the gym more, so I just went over there full time.
How much did you get paid from that other job?
The returns,
Yeah.
it was 13 an hour,
Okay.
and then I know back then at Alphalete Gym they started them at like 10. I want to
Yeah,
say.
now it's higher now.
Yeah, and they gave me 12, and I remember the manager was like, all right, look, like everyone here starts at 10, but since you were already with the other thing, I'm gonna give you 12. Looking back, it's like, motherfucker, give me 13, bro. It's the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
company, bro.
Literally,
like,
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
it's
they're
in
penny
a
pitching,
dollar.
but now what? The front desk make like 14 or 15 at
Yeah.
Alphaland.
It depends. Like when we first opened, it was higher, but now I think it's like
Yeah,
12.
I was
Hasn't
getting
it dropped,
fucked, bro. I was living off
Yeah.
like $2,000 tops a month.
Yeah.
Like
I've been there before too, bro. When I first moved out here, like I wasn't stacking that much bread, so I was living like pretty cheap, like only off a couple grand.
Yeah.
But, nah, man. It's crazy to see like go from, like moving here like at such a young age from just off that one trip. I'm sure
Yeah.
that showed you like everything. For me, that was summer shredding when I first competed. But what like about it on that trip to the Gymshark event here in Houston, like what called you to like move here and try to do it? Because that's like a big life decision, Just
Yeah.
moving across the country at such a young age.
and at the time, like also like Houston is popping now. It wasn't
Big
as popping
time.
back
So many
then.
people
I was
moving
telling
here.
Stan, you're like an OG,
Yeah.
bro.
Like I didn't even
Low-key.
realize I'm like kind of an
OG.
OG.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I was,
you were before all of them, though.
You were
I
before
was
me
here
too.
a year before
Like,
fucking. I was here a year
Yes.
before James and Sush.
Yeah,
and all
that's
that,
crazy.
which is fucking nuts to think about. I was just wagey,
You had
brokey.
it was like, oh my god, yeah, you were so way before all of them moved here.
it's weird.
You were like the first one, honestly.
It's all gone by so fast. I don't really like.
Right.
I don't like literally. I don't reflect on it until it's like conversations like this, like
Yeah.
podcasts.
Same,
But-
bro. I've only been here a year, but it doesn't. It's crazy how like fast it flew by. But on the other hand, it's crazy how like much home I feel like, and now I've been here for a
Oh
lot.
yeah, no,
lot longer.
Houston's home.
Yeah,
like for
no,
sure.
I love it, dude. It's great.
No, I love it here. But yeah, no, it was seeing what your question you asked earlier. What really like triggered it was seeing a YouTuber in real life and realizing like this is an actual career path. And from the start, probably because I've been doing it so long, even though my videos weren't that good, I always had the ego of like, I would watch like the ex Gymshark athlete or Y fucking fitness YouTuber, and I would be like, I can make videos like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't have
Yeah.
the physique, but I was like editing wise, like talking wise, like I can make videos like this, like a little bit of an ego about it just because I've
Yeah.
been doing it so long. Which now I think I've earned it, but at the time it was like a little false sense of fucking ego.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right. And I remember if you go to my channel, there's a vlog because I vlogged. This ties into how I work for James. Actually, I might as well continue the story. I vlogged that Houston pop up, And at the end of it, I visited back home, and it's literally called like the ditch speech. And I think if you search KennysFit, it'll autofill sometimes like ditch speech because from the first modcast, kids would go try to find it, and it was literally just me talking about. Basically, I would always like cope and tell myself, oh, like YouTube's the plan A, like school's the plan B. If I'm only doing work in school like 99% of the time, and I'm making a YouTube video once a month, that YouTube shit's like plan fucking D, bro.
Yeah,
like, that is not a priority. It's not even a fucking priority.
It's just a waste. Yeah, exactly. Not gonna do shit at that time. It's like a waste almost.
It's like my videos back then. I remember like I'd be happy when they'd get to like 100.
Wait,
100
so
views. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Did you post more like gaming or vlogs?
I did gaming for a long time, and then in high school I stopped it altogether. I remember I even sold my Xbox One. It was funny, like I stopped gaming because I got into fitness.
Yeah.
And
wait, so I've never seen gaming though. Is it like a screen recording of your gaming, a voiceover?
Stan, you've never seen like a gaming
You've never watched a gaming
YouTube video?
No.
Like anything?
Not really.
It's
Bro, what?
It would be me playing Call of Duty, my face cam, and I'm just like quick scope and going for trick
It's
shots.
just like a
Like
screenshot
Ninja.
of the screen, a screen recording of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay.
Back then, like,
yeah.
because I started
understand.
YouTube with gaming too, and I had an Xbox 360. In order to get that screen recording, you had to buy a capture
Elgato.
card,
I had an
either
Elgato.
Elgato or a Roxio, and I bought the
Roxio, I
Roxio
remember the most.
because I bought on eBay for use because I had no money, and I didn't want to tell my parents I was making a YouTube channel. Dead ass. That's how I got my first capture card. But now it's way easier, you know. Like, but back then you'd have to go through all those.
So thinking
little
about capture
hoops.
cards is just so nostalgic.
Yeah, like
hearing
remember the
Roxio?
Hopog? Just
That was the brokey ass capture card, bro.
Yeah, dude. The thing, just the word Hopog. Like,
Yeah.
no.
It's catchy. It's
The
catchy though.
Elgato, the
Hopog
Elgato
is
is the
thick, bro.
nicest.
Yeah.
No, but so I did that, and then once I got into fitness, it kind of like I was phasing out. I didn't realize at the time that like fitness was like my first step in like self-improvement journey, and I just phased out gaming. And I remember I sold my Xbox and just full like school fitness work because I was a fucking cashier at a shitty ass grocery store.
Damn.
Worst period of my life.
Sounds like you've had a lot of jobs. You said you worked at
literally, I was
Academy
just
too,
gonna say,
right?
I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Kinda. I mean, my first
That's
job,
nuts.
I worked it for over a year, was like a cashier at a grocery store. And like when you think of that, you think of like Walmart, HEB,
Where were
fucking
you? I was gonna
Costco.
say.
This place is called, like, I live in a town of 3,000 people. This place is called Diamond. And it was fucking cold
Fancy.
ass fucking grocery store where they play exclusively music of like 30s to 70s country.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's pretty like there's rushes here and there, but it was mainly just barren. And I remember
Like
like,
old
That's
people
bad,
Yes.
go there. Yeah.
and I'm nice, but it's like sitting there and I would see this is like fucked, but like not. I'll say
How
it.
old were you again?
No, say it.
I started. How old can you be when you start working? And
I think like
16.
16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I started
16.
like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I did it before I could drive. Yeah, no,
That's
I
nuts.
started at 16.
Right.
And I would work either I think 3 to 7 or 3 to 9 were like the school days.
Yeah.
When you get off, I would get off and go there. Weekends I would typically work like 7 a.m. to 2, and those make me want to blow my brains out.
That's
because
so early.
You're there. No one's in
Dude,
there except the fucking manager and like homie in the meat
That's so
department.
early at a grocery store.
I'm just walking the aisles. Like
Oh my
I'm
God.
like looking like.
It sounds
Oh
like a
my
movie.
gosh,
It
bro.
doesn't
Yeah.
even. I can't believe that was your.
No way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I did that shit for over a year.
Damn.
And that really instilled in me early on of like I could not do this my whole life, because there were people in there that were like old, like low key, like they're old heads, and then they've been doing this shit for probably 10 plus years.
And they're
That's
so complacent
nuts.
with it. You
And
know?
I was like, I would literally blow my brains out if I was here for another year. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking do it. So luckily after that I got another job. I waited tables, which I think everyone should do once in their life. Like,
Oh yeah,
wait-
that's what
wait-
I did
an
that.
upgrade.
wait fucking tables, because it just teaches you customer service, and it
Yep.
teaches you how to be respectful to wait staff when you go out and eat, and like how to treat people, how to tip and shit. So I did that for a little bit. There was a period senior year where I didn't work much at all because I was like playing basketball, just at the fucking bench, but like basketball practice
Right.
and shit, you can't work. And then after I graduated Academy, I worked at Academy, started in footwear, but then they transitioned me into asset protection, which is literally just the fucking door guy, bro.
Yeah.
So you're
Jeez.
standing there for 8 hours, like, welcome to Academy.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
they make you hand out fucking credit card
Dude.
pamphlets. Like I'm not handing motherfuckers credit card pamphlets,
Yeah.
bro. No one wants an Academy credit card.
I hate to cut you
Wow.
off, bro, but me and Stan were literally having a conversation. I think 2
What was
days ago. It was on the way to go do the pod with Dre and Alan, and we were like talking about jobs that would really suck to do, just like random
Yes.
jobs.
We
and
were
we said a
literally-
doorman.
Oh my
I was like, dude, it would suck to be a doorman
It did.
at like a hotel or a restaurant or
Bro,
something.
or no, do you know what's worse than that is a highway patrol. Like you remember, like
the toll booth.
Yeah, the toll
Those
booth.
people,
How
that
the
job
fuck
would
do you
suck.
get that job?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yo,
god, at like
hey,
2 a.m.
Government benefits though.
Or like the airport,
fair
like
enough.
an airport, like little,
Starbucks.
yeah, like an airport little, like where you get like chips, like
Yeah.
in the airport. You're like,
Convenience
oh
store.
yeah,
How
not even
the
not
fuck?
even the nice Starbucks, like the fucking one-off, like
That's what I'm
Express
saying.
Mart, and they just have
Yes.
chips and those shitty like half sandwiches
Wait,
that are
what
like,
are those-
cold as fuck.
what are those people? It's kind of like a trend right now. What are
Stan,
those
make sure
people
you're
called?
close to the mic.
Oh yeah, what are those people? It's like a trend right now. It's like when you look at other people, you're like, oh, those are bots.
NPCs.
Oh yeah,
NPCs.
those are like the biggest NPCs. You're like, that's a fucking NPC. Like, give me my chips. You know what I mean?
You need those people to make the world go around, though. Like you,
That's what I'm
like, for you to
saying.
go to an airport and buy that shit, you need someone there.
Yeah,
You
but
need
you're
that
telling me
NPC
that you're
in
telling me
place.
that those people are at the airport every single day, the whole day.
Yo, I'm sorry
They
for the
drive
airport
there.
employees like watching this right now.
On blast.
No, but dead ass. It's like you go to the airport like at least once every other month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going next month.
Minimum.
My brother's. Oh, never mind. I can't say this. Just in case. Yeah, I'm going to see my brother next month.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to airports or whatever train
Where
we
the
were
fuck-
on.
Okay, no. You
We're
looked
at-
up. You were saying something with James. You're like, okay, and then the story with James, you meeting him. I
I
think.
thought we were talking about Academy, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
were
know
talking
where
about how
the
you
fuck-
just did different jobs.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No,
I thought you
no,
were
that's like the-
backtracking way.
Yeah,
before.
no,
Okay.
we low-key just gone through the mud.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So Academy, I worked the front door. Sometimes I'd work cashier, which isn't like not nearly as bad, especially like Black Friday. I did Black Friday, and that's just like busy as fuck. That goes by fast. Academy wasn't bad, but also like the same shit. I see people that have been there for 8-10 years, and I'm like, I could not fucking do this. Like, because since I was fucking 12 years old, I was like, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. That was always the fucking end game. And I'm still not there yet technically, because like technically most of my income comes from editing for a YouTuber, but that's pretty fucking close for 21.
Yeah.
So going back to, I don't know how you fucking recalled that, James. I vlogged the fucking pop-up, and like I said, I had that speech and all that. Lex Little found the video, probably because I like put them in the keywords or some shit, and watched the last the little ditch speech of like, oh, like I need to pursue my dreams, I need to drop out, I need to move, like all this. Sent it to James, and he said, yo, this is literally what we talk about. And James subscribed to me and followed me on Instagram, and
Wow.
and that was
crazy.
That was October 2019. So then I moved. He's like, occasionally he'll drop a like on like the Instagram post, and we would just
Yeah.
message here and there, and developed like just a little very like top level Instagram friendship. And I remember he'd hit me up to like, yo, I'm editing my transformation video. What song do you think? Like little things like that. And like, but all of a sudden it's, yo, I'm moving to Houston.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit. And I was.
It's
the thing
crazy.
is-
He was on Gymshark at the time.
Yeah.
That's
No, he was on
nuts. That's-
Gymshark
yeah,
even when
a
he
while ago.
moved to Houston.
Right.
That's nuts. I remember his video. He filmed in their backyard.
The
when he
old
said
backyard.
he left Gymshark. Yeah.
The fucking Katie house.
Behind, yeah, he was in a lawn chair with like just
Yeah.
the old fence.
So many
Damn, bro,
people.
they've-
probably
I watched that video.
Yeah, I
They've
saw that.
changed so much since then.
Oh, I
It's
know.
fucking
They've
crazy.
upgraded like
They've
crazy.
just been
Sush
killing it.
bought a new car today or yesterday.
Yeah, that fucking Benz is insane.
Yeah.
But
Shout out
to continue the
Sush. She's
story,
probably not watching this, but your car's nice.
Yeah.
James was like, oh, we're moving. I didn't know Sush at all until I met him in person. But when he said he was moving at the same time I started working with Remington James, I just would edit some of his videos, film some of his vlogs because he needed some extra help. So I kind of had that credibility of like working with someone, and that taught me how to work with someone. Like one thing with Rem is like he taught me work ethic because at the time that motherfucker was grinding out
Yeah.
a cooking video every day.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Every fucking day.
He still does it like 3 times a week, but
Yes.
still every day.
How
That's
is
like-
that? Yeah.
I know, like Greg Doucette does that shit every day, like a different vlog.
I needed that because
Or-
at
or
the
Derek,
time,
you
yeah, no, Derek was doing like 2 vids a day for the longest time.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
'Cause-
Especially if you know how to like all that goes into editing.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. No, I bet he was pretty
That's
like
so
automated
much.
at that point because when you do recipe videos, you have like that format.
Yeah.
versus
Kinda
like,
follow
and that's why he kind of like brought me on to do vlogs and stuff. But he taught me like the work ethic shit pretty early on because.
Were you already working for Alphalete Gym at the time, or no?
Yeah, so this was like late 2020. So I was already working there. Fun. It was literally just Remington would come through and like, if you know Rem, he talks. So he
Yeah.
would,
Big time.
he would talk to the
We were
front
there the other
desk.
night.
He would talk
Yeah.
to the front desk and shit. And
Everyone
he
he
would talk
sees.
about, oh, like I could use some help with YouTube. And I was like, at the time, I wasn't nearly as confident. I didn't know like shit about self-improvement except for like fitness. And I was like, oh, well, I do YouTube. Like, let me get your email or your number. Like, I'll send you my shit. Like, I can do thumbnails. I can edit and all that. So that's how that started.
So you just randomly said that
Yeah.
too. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's good because you like spoke up in that moment. Just that one thing that you could
Yeah.
have said could have went the total
That-
opposite direction.
And,
you know?
Exactly.
and then I worked with him, and that gave me experience, but also the reputability for James. So
Yeah.
because like when James hit me up, he's movie, I was just like, oh, cool. Like maybe I could like become friends with them because at the time like I had like some work friends, but that's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not like the biggest at the time. I wasn't the biggest like social butterfly. I was just that's just like beta Kenny low key compared to now. But I was just like, oh cool, like I'll have another friend like somewhat, and he's like a bigger name. That's just sick. Like I wasn't thinking of like working with him or anything or like trying to use him for any reason.
Yeah, totally.
But then they moved, and then Remington did a video with James and Sush, and I filmed for Remington and edited that video. And then James starts hitting me up like, yo, you think you could like edit a video for me? Like da da da. But then quickly it evolved into, yo, get on this call with Derek. Derek's gonna offer you a salary to like be
That's
my editor.
nice.
I think I heard this
quit
story.
I quit my
Wow,
job,
bro.
and that's like the rest is fucking history.
Yeah,
bro.
I heard the
So
story
nuts.
because you did the Legacy Loading Pod. I think it was on there.
Yeah.
Or you might have said on Modcast. I forget, but
I've probably said it
Yeah.
like 3 times.
so you're used to the whole podcast format. But yeah, real
I'm used to
quick.
just talking on camera, bro. Like
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
talking head videos.
Yeah,
more than-
you're
more
the
than
exact
vlogs.
same as before we started. But shout out to Kenny because he
Yeah.
fixed our cameras.
Oh yeah.
We
On
figured
my
out
nerd
that
shit.
Mine's fucked.
Yeah,
like
so
I'm
Stan
just gonna have
broke
to
his
go get-
lens.
I didn't break it. I did not break it. To clarify.
Yeah.
It was on the. I guess it was my fault.
But no, speaking of equipment, so our record time's 30 minutes, so we're about to reset it. We'll go to the next clip. One sec. Kenny, you were talking about going from like Rem, working with him, and then meeting James.
Yeah. So James, I got in a call with like Derek More Placement because he runs Gorilla, and Gorilla offered me a salary to edit for James. Of course, I took it, quit my job, like put 2 weeks at Alphalete Gym, and the rest is history, low key. Like I've changed a lot, but like intro story, backstory, that's kind of it. Like we can get into like whatever we want to talk about now, low key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because you've been on plenty of podcasts. Like a lot of people know your
Right,
story. You
you've
kind of
been
gave
on a
the
lot.
gist
I know.
for
I-
anyone that's new, but
it gets old saying it, low key.
yeah, no, like I feel like I've actually heard it like 4
Also,
or 5 times.
I
You've been
feel
on
like I'm so
podcasts.
different now. It's like
Yeah.
in terms of a person, it's like I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
associate with like the old me.
Yeah,
anymore.
what I told Stan was like before we started the pod, I was like, dude, this podcast, everyone already knows Kenny. Like they know his
Yeah,
story and everything.
everyone,
Got a dope
right.
story, but like, let's talk about like what you're doing, bro, because that's what I really vibe with. Like, I don't
'cause-
think everyone looks at you as like, oh, that's the guy who films for James. Like, you have your own shit going, which like a lot of people who are like creatives won't really do that. They won't
Yeah.
go off and try to create something of their own and like aspire to like, I guess,
Yeah.
be an influencer in a way. But you're just like a dope ass content creator, and you have something that's like completely aside from what you do with James, and that's what I really want to talk about, bro. Is
Yeah.
like self
Thank you.
improvement.
Yeah,
I really
no,
fuck with
self-improvement
it.
Goes hard.
I know.
All I watch is fitness shit, and then I see yours. It's like, oh, this is nice. I need
Yeah,
this.
it's like gym motivation, like
Yeah,
David
full
Lane.
time
And all of a
eating.
sudden, me, it's like you need to stop masturbating. Like,
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
nowhere, bro. Like,
yeah, and that's like gonna be the juicy part of this pod, which I'm excited we just did
Yeah.
that cut because I want to get into all that shit. But
Right.
like at what point did you start to realize that like you were just into like developing yourself as a person, self improvement,
Bro, honestly, it wasn't even until recently, because like always I've had that entrepreneur like mindset of like
Yeah.
I want to do YouTube and stuff, and like sometimes little shit like shit would get in the way. So like 2021, I remember I got into a COD Mobile. And I was grinding
Yeah.
that shit. I had the thumb sleeves. I had the phone.
Yeah, I know
triggers.
you're so
I
invested.
made
He was
another
invested.
channel, bro, to
Wow.
like make COD Mobile videos, because it's like in my mind, it's like entrepreneur, like, oh, like I can make money from this, like get I could get a sponsorship that gives me a new phone, like all kinds of shit. But looking back, that was literally just a cope to continue my video game addiction and not have the guilt of like I'm not being productive, because I always have that baseline sense of urgency of like I can't just sit around and watch a movie.
Right,
My girlfriend
yeah.
hates that I can't do that. But
Yeah,
like, I can't.
I
the same
couldn't do
problem.
that either. Like I always feel like I'm like, damn, I could be doing something.
Like
right right.
this is fuck. I'm being an NPC right now, bro. I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but
Damn.
Sorry, y'all. I've been sick. That's why I keep coughing to the side. But
you good?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I got sick like last week, and whenever I'm getting done sick,
Yeah.
like for a week,
It's
I just cough.
right,
And cough.
it's- I was gonna
Probably
say-
gets
Your
annoyed
body's
by
getting
it.
all the mucus out.
It's probably
the
a little
mucus is
better.
what causes this.
Yeah.
It's like the sickness, you know.
Yeah. But dude, one of the most important things I wanted you to speak on, and one of your like favorite videos that I watched was the one about like dopamine detox. So like,
Yes.
explain first like the concept or like what is dopamine, how it affects your body, and like I guess your kind of perspective on it, because you know a lot more about that shit than I do.
I got put on a lot. One, because Andrew Huberman has like a whole podcast, like 3, and he's like super nerd. So it's a podcast. It's just him talking to the camera, explaining in depth the dopamine molecule and what all it does and what all it entails.
When did
for
you find this
3
video?
hours. Last year.
Okay, last year. Okay.
Like, I always kind of knew what dopamine was, but like when you dropped that and I watched, I was like, it makes you
Right.
so much more self-aware of what you're doing. So like, I think that's like like if you're gonna get into self-improvement, that's like a baseline understanding you need. But like elevator pitch, like I could probably like break it down to where you don't have to listen to that podcast. Actually, no, you don't have to listen to that podcast. You just have to listen to this podcast.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
exactly.
Don't
Right.
go watch Andrew Puberman, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah,
on the
go watch
YOCAST.
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
No,
that's it.
So dopamine is like the molecule. It's a molecule in your brain, and I like describe it as just like your life force, low key. Like there's serotonin, but serotonin is more of like the comfort, happy. Dopamine is like what gets you up in the morning, what gets you to
Right.
fucking eat, like have sex, like work, grind, like all like exercise, all that. And your brain has like a definite amount of it, and it releases it, and after it releases it, it kind of like what's the word? It's like if this glass was full,
kinda
you
like-
know?
yeah.
It like pours some out. It's like, all right, it needs to recharge. So it's
Yeah.
like the glass.
Right.
you
is-
get
Yeah, I was
back
gonna
to
say like
where it was.
resets. Right.
So
Equilibrium.
Yeah.
how dopamine detoxing or just knowing what dopamine is, like we all have a baseline, and you may notice like some people's are different. Like some people are just like they can wake up in the morning and just go, and they're just driven, and like they don't need coffee. Like they're just like
Yeah.
they don't need out like stimulation. They are the stimulation. You would say they have like a higher default dopamine baseline, and a lot of that's genetics, and then a lot of that might be not exposed to like video games and phone and like all the modern shit that like keeps it pretty low. But either way, we all have like dopamine baselines, and then when stuff happens, such as like TikTok, porn, like good music, fitness, all that, you get spikes in dopamine, and then it comes back
Yeah.
down, and it returns to the
Yeah.
baseline. But what you find is the new baseline is like ever so slightly lower than the last one, because like your body needs to. It's kind of like
It's so used to getting that
Right.
shit.
it's a big balance, you know? That's
of
why
that.
people who are like beating off, playing video games, TikTok, wake up
Yeah.
on the phone all day, they have no motivation to like
Right. Exactly.
fucking work, like start their own shit, like fix their lives, is because it's getting
Mhm.
sapped by all that shit. So that's basically what dopamine is. And the idea of a detox is, I've done it. You go like maybe 24, 48 hours of like no phone, no music, not really talking to anyone else, like you're not having sex, none of that. You can do like chores around the house, journal, read, meditate, sleep, of course, like go out on walks. And what that does is when you go back into like normal life, you find that you have like, it does like raise your baseline a little bit. So it's like, oh, like I'm more motivated to work now, you know, like work, I'm getting enjoyment from work instead of like, I need to take coffee or Adderall or some shit. I just have that natural like
That's true.
drive, and that's what we're, as humans, that's what we're meant to fucking have. But it's just in modern society with phones, porn, video games, all that, our dopamine is so much lower. Like we're meant to be running the fucking savannah, like spearing fucking elk
Yeah.
and shit to eat,
Literally. Yeah.
and society just wears that down with like I said, like I could go on and on about like video games and porn. And that's like why I make self-improvement videos
sure.
ragging on that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dopamine, like once you become self-aware about it, like what I like to do is I notice, because I'm like, I think meditation has made me more self-aware as a person in general.
I seen you do it like on your stories. I was like some B-roll of it.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
damn.
meditation,
Yeah.
meditation's fucking big for me. Like I was getting into that shit. This is great. Like fuck, reminiscing. Like I was getting into meditation in like 2019.
Do you do yoga?
But
No.
You know, I used to
No.
do yoga and it was like kind of like meditation.
Yeah.
It felt good.
Yeah, because you're just so present and in
Right.
the moment. And like yoga looks hard, low key.
It does.
The stretching.
I did
It
for
is
like
tough.
Was it hot
We
yoga?
talked about this
Yeah.
on someone's pod. I
Yeah.
think it was Zezzy's.
Yeah, I think it was. I did instead of fasting.
No, we talked
cardio.
about it with Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like way too long.
Oh, because Jacob did it.
Yeah, go check out the yoga segment.
Yes, that's right. We did talk about
Jacob.
that. That's so funny. Yoga I did in the morning. It was like meditation, and I got like dopamine from that. That's why you
Yeah.
wanted to keep doing it. You know, because after you're like, I feel
especially,
so
like
good.
you said, morning, bro. Because
Right.
what a lot of people do. I know you be doing that. You wake up and get on the phone.
Yes, that's the first thing I always do is grab my phone.
Suicide for my day.
Yeah.
Like I've realized now as I've gotten more into self improvement, if I'm not up and like doing shit by 9,
Yeah.
my whole day can be fucked.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah, it sets the tone. It truly
it's-
does set the tone.
Yeah.
For
And
the day.
it might be like, yeah, setting those over the day, but also in the back, like subconscious just guilt. Like, oh, I fumbled the bag. This day's fucked.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
I'm recovering for that time, you know?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The best example you gave, I think, was literally just going to the gym because this is something we do every day.
yeah.
You know, you're
That's
already.
the-
It
that's-
starts at home. You put that pre-workout into your shaker.
Yeah,
you
you're
mix
already
it up.
doing it, right?
You took a pre-workout, which if that pre-workout has, like a lot of them do, I don't know about the ones y'all take. I don't think Gorilla does, but Mucuna Purine or Velvet Bean, that is literally just L-Dopa. So as soon as you take that, that's L-Dopa. It's giving your brain more to release, so your peaks of like dopamine are even higher.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which in theory, that's like, oh, that's dope. But it's like, okay, when that comes back down, it's gonna come down way harder
Yeah,
than
it's
if you didn't
gonna
take that.
fuck you on the
so
way
you're
down.
stacking these like exogenous fucking, or not, that's not the word, exotic stimulants with your favorite music, with seeing fucking big asses at Alpha Land, like walking around, just fucking
Yes.
feeling great about yourself. Like it's literally a high.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
so your dopamine's like all up here,
So
and then-
up there.
and like oh,
what goes
afterwards,
up must come down.
yeah, it has to. That's the fucking that's the balancing act.
Yeah.
And that's why people get like post gym depression. Like I experienced it too because in
That's
2019 I think I took it definitely had DMA or DMHA in it. So like you get that pre-workout crash.
Yeah. I've never tried the DMMA shit. Like I'd always
Ever?
seen the David Lade videos. No, I mean, I don't know if I would try it. Like,
DMAA is like I describe them as like energy
Yeah.
versus I think it's DMHA is like mental.
That's the shit that's banned, right?
That crash, yeah, the DMHA crash is gonna fuck you.
That's
I don't
so
touch that
bad.
shit anymore. Like
Wow.
I don't take. If I do take pre, it's like my Jack Factory shit. I do half a scoop, like, and then I'm more conscious of like not always having music.
Mhm.
Oh, this is another thing I didn't even say about stacking dopamine. Fucking Instagram mid sets, you're
Oh,
scrolling
yes,
through
I'm so
Instagram.
guilty of it.
Yes.
That by itself is fucking way too much dopamine.
Yes.
No human should have that. But you're lacing that in
Yes.
in fitness, pre-workout, like all this, and then you just crash after.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
like that's the thing about. But I think once you become self-aware to dopamine, you can just become conscious of like.
That's so
you know, I
wild.
might just like raw dog it, like just a little bit of caffeine, because caffeine in itself isn't bad. Like caffeine in itself, I think enhances like dopamine and like your sensitivity to it, but it's not giving you extra versus like shit with Velvet Bean or I think it's L-tyrosine is the amino acid, but L-tyrosine is like kind of a nerfed version because it has to go in you, convert into L-dopa, and then get released.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, you're smart. All that shit's way
Yeah,
over
that's
my head.
crazy. I know. I was like, wow. That's
Fucking
crazy.
Just AP Bio this
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Dude, I was going to say this earlier. Dude, I failed, or not, I didn't pass any of my AP exams
Yeah,
in high
that's
school.
wild.
So it was all a waste. Like, I didn't study. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I made twos on all of
It
them.
doesn't fucking like if you're not gonna go to college, it doesn't.
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
matter. You got a degree though. Like,
Exactly.
You
Yeah, I mean, it all worked
completed
out.
that
But
shit.
when you look back on it, it's like, I did not need those AP classes. Were not worth, like,
No.
stressing over.
Yeah.
While
was-
you're in school, like, oh, I stress so much about
There
it.
was
bro.
no reason for me to get up an hour early and go do Spanish 3.
Exactly.
Before your
Really
first
hindsight.
period.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a mental drain, dude.
School is
That's
like,
fucked.
dude, that talk about a simulation, bro.
Literally,
And
dude.
that shit doesn't
NPCs.
matter.
That- it's
but
such
when
an
you're in it, you're a
simulation.
fucking. You're like, oh, my social
everything
ranking.
revolves
This
around
girl,
it.
that girl.
God.
Oh my fucking.
The second you're out of it, you're like, what the fuck is
you
that
literally
little
just
world?
escaped
It's like
a
a
mini
world.
matrix.
Yes.
But then you have like a whole
As
other
soon
matrix
as you
to
walk
escape.
through the doors,
Yes.
bro.
I was literally, I was
crazy.
talking to someone about this the other day. I will have
Damn.
dreams
Oh
that,
my God.
like of like me being back in high school and having like, oh, I gotta get to class or like work or all this.
Yeah.
I'll wake up, realize I don't have school anymore, and just this wave of relief
yeah, you're
Yes.
like, holy
Like,
fuck.
For
Right,
sure.
yeah.
washes over me because I had so much social anxiety.
Damn.
So like being
That's
put in that, like
nuts.
as a kid, like being in that fucking hierarchy was just like terrible. And then you're compounding that with like school and all that.
We'll talk about that
Yeah.
real quick. Why do you think you had a lot of social anxiety like growing up? Like I don't think I've ever touched on this with you.
No, I can get fucking into it. So when I was really young, I remember seeing I was so like the thing is,
Yeah, how old were you?
fucking little,
Like young, young?
yeah, young,
Yeah,
like
yeah, okay.
not
Young
toddler,
Kenny.
Yeah,
but like
like
elementary.
A young, right.
I had anger issues.
I would have never guessed that, bro.
Wow.
I would have never guessed that.
I
You're
am the
so
most-
relaxed.
especially now. Yeah, I'm
Like
so,
actual, that's
I'm
nuts.
so in control
Yeah.
of my emotions now, and I go so much
Yeah.
towards
Good for you
rationality.
though. That's crazy.
Thank you.
Your brain like
Fucking
switched.
tape pilled, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
Masculinity pilled, red pilled, whatever you want to say it.
That's
But
nuts.
no, there was that, but then it really quickly turned into depression, which I
Damn.
touched on in one of my recent videos. But like I was like diagnosed, I was put on fucking Lexapro for all of my childhood, which looking back, I really wish I wasn't, because like shit like SSRIs, especially when you're hitting puberty, like that shit will take inches off your height. That gaming, fucking porn addiction since I was like probably like not even middle school age, I
Yeah.
guess. Just
Yeah.
like getting into that because I had like access to like phone, tablet. Like,
Yeah, we've
gaming
all been
stuff.
there. Yeah.
Like
It's so good that you're open
We've all
about that
been there.
because so many people can relate to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just need to hear it.
It's
You know
crazy
what
how
I
many
mean? And
people, like, I
they
don't-
won't even say. Right.
like in nowadays in modern society they want men to be addicted, so everyone's like, oh, it's normal, porn's normal.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Your brain is not made for that, like
Yeah.
at all. And any capability to like have this infinite, like, oh, I could have 15 different tabs, like I like this girl, I like this girl, I like this girl, like
Yeah.
oh, I could go
Yeah,
on and
it's
on about
100%.
fucking porn, bro, because I'm such a big proponent of NoFap, and I struggled with it so heavy.
Yeah.
Like back in my going back in my gaming days, dude, there was definitely like I would play Xbox all fucking day, so like just dopamine, like
Yes.
going for trick
constant,
shots,
right.
talking with the boys, like playing comp, whatever.
Party chat all
right.
day.
That's crazy.
Fucking Advanced Warfare, which is like one of my favorite CODs. And then I'd be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go eat, mute the fucking party, take the headphones off,
Yeah.
go on the hub, see what's popping. When you're that young and when you're
Yeah,
that
exactly.
in the fucking matrix, like society wants you to think that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, like, dude, that's just normal.
So many
Everyone-
people have
everyone
probably been
masturbates.
there though. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the same
exactly.
spot.
Right.
And now that we're all self-aware about dopamine, you look back and you're like, fuck, bro.
Yeah. You're like, I was actually beating the fuck out of my dopamine.
Going back to the, I talk about porn so much on podcasts. I feel like
Yeah.
people are fucking
you're
sick
good,
of it.
bro.
But like, there was a study done. It warps the way, like, obviously it warps the way you view women, but also the way you view yourself, and the social anxiety that stems from it is so fucking catastrophic. So I would like overanalyze everything in high school. In high school itself, even if you're not addicted to porn, you already have social anxiety because like the fucking hierarchy. You think everything matters when none of it fucking
Yes.
matters.
Literally, dude.
None of
Exactly.
it matters.
That's crazy.
If you're watching
yeah.
this in high school right now,
Literally
it doesn't
preach.
fucking matter. Like 99% of your
Yes.
homies you are never going to talk
Yeah,
to again
you-
as soon as
bro.
you get that fucking capping down, bro.
Did
Most
Dead
importantly
ass.
is like your social status in high school.
You'll-
That
you'll
shit
keep,
does
like, one
not
or two.
matter at all.
Dude,
People are
yeah.
so concerned about it.
Like I was so concerned about it, and now like I look back, like I go on Snap, see my old feel, like I'm fucking killing it compared
Yeah,
to
exactly.
these
You'll,
fuckers,
yeah,
bro.
you'll see.
All
These
That's
people
the
are
biggest
still in
thing.
college.
Right, bro.
Like what
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, the kids that were so fucking popular,
Yeah.
like in
Are-
the real world, that's like you're a fucking loser.
they all gain
Yeah.
weight. They like
They
live in
gain
their
weight,
hometown.
they're taking
Bruh.
fucking
Yeah.
pills. They're
Every-
fucking
yeah.
They live for the weekend. They work
Yes.
a fucking 9 to 5. And I
Yeah.
was like,
And all they
damn,
have
bro.
is their like lifted truck or their car, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's their only flex now that they're out of school.
Yeah,
you
small.
know? They got to put it somewhere else. It's like they get a cool
were,
car.
Were
That's
trucks a big
nuts.
thing?
Oh
you grew up?
yes,
Yeah.
lifted trucks. Everyone had a lifted truck.
Social anxiety, like it stemmed a lot from the porn and gaming and like the dopamine shit. But then even after that, like I was still like uber concerned, like especially, and it's still with me to this day, like a little bit. I would be like, oh, I really like this person, and like we've had this fucking like year-long friendship, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, they replied to my text a little weird, and so then I'm like, oh, do they hate me? I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, and I think we're all
Yeah.
wired like that, especially in this space, like social media.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not like it's not nearly as bad. Like high school, I started lifting like midway through high school, so I had that fake sense of, or no, it wasn't even fake. It was like my first like smidget of confidence because I started lifting and I was always the skinny kid, and I would get bullied, and I didn't realize it would bother me because I knew I wasn't doing shit about it. I was eating like fucking 1,000 calories a day, jerking off and playing video games. But as soon as I started lifting, it's like, oh, you're skinny. It's like, yeah, but like I'm working on it. Like it'll change. You know, like the fucking bullets just fucking ping off me now. Like before it would fucking shatter my lungs.
That's so great to hear, man.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, you seem like they're just very confident and well-spoken now in the way
Totally. You can see how it reflects and how it changed, right?
I feel like if I said some dumb shit to you, you'd be like, you know your self-worth and you know where you're at in life. And I love that about you, bro. You're, like, very confident in just the way you speak.
Gas me up. Like,
I'm not trying to sound weird, but it surprised me, like, our boy Caleb's the same way. Like, y'all are both younger than me, but it feels like y'all are much older and, like, more wise. That's the word I should say. But
yeah. No, it's especially I think the past because like last year I was like kind of getting into self-improvement, but I was still, dude, I would fucking play COD Mobile. I would spend like hours of my day watching like Dr. Disrespect, like streaming fucking, like, you know who that is?
No.
Huge fucking gaming streamer. I would just watch that.
That's crazy.
Like for no fucking reason, just
wasting
that little
time.
dopamine sap, not even like, at least now I'll listen to like podcasts or like Andrew Tate, fucking like Hamza, like all the self-improvement guys.
Yeah.
But back then it was just fucking gaming, like just so fucking valueless. What's the word? Valueless
Invaluable?
entertainment. And that's, I think I talked about that on Legacy Loading, just like one of the things to really snap out of the fucking matrix, stop being an NPC. If you really want to like achieve success, you can't afford to fucking dwell in like strictly entertainment.
Yeah.
Like your little Stranger Things Netflix shows, your fucking 1 hour, 2 hours of TikTok every day. You can't afford to do that if you want more out of your life. If you're content and that's how you unwind after your 9 to 5 and you're just a wagey, that's fine. But I don't want to harp on that for too much. Right, I could rant about that shit.
I was gonna say you could go on a rant.
Right.
Just so deep into fucking the self-improvement shit.
We're gonna reset it right quick.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, we are back. So we're just talking about something juicy off cam.
Yes.
Walmart, right?
Get into it.
So I want to tell y'all this because I didn't say it earlier.
Well, I was kind of ragging on this fucking great value purified water shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this brand, like Walmart, like.
Great value. No, great value for everything. It's the best.
So cheap.
No, it's not, bro.
It's just cost effective, like you said. Very cost effective.
Well, what do you shop? Do you shop at Walmart?
No, I shop at Sprouts, bro.
Okay.
Bro, that's bougie. You don't seem like that type of dude. You seem more of kind of just like a Kroger type of dude, or like maybe
Kroger's
Publix.
bougie.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
Bougie's like Whole Foods.
I'd say like gross.
I don't go to Whole Foods. I don't like their layout.
Gross is like Walmart. That's where I shop, just because I like the prices, right? But like a tier above that is Kroger, then a tier above that's Target, then a tier above that's like Sprouts, Whole Foods, like the pinnacle of grocery stores.
Whole Foods is the best.
Sprouts.
Yeah,
I don't.
You seem more of like maybe a Target guy or like Kroger, you know. But anyways, enough about grocery stores, dude. This Walmart burnt down from my hometown. Someone like literally like committed arson. So they're in the paper towel aisle.
Damn,
and
like recently?
Literally like last week, because I FaceTime my mom today. I try to call her like every Friday, check in, say what's up. And I was like, what's new? Well, like nothing, but the Walmart burnt down. Like from my hometown. I used to go there every week.
A giant Walmart burnt down.
The ceiling caved in. They had the surrounding counties, so Fayette, Coweta, all of them. All right, if you're from Georgia, like nobody watching this probably from Georgia, unless my hometown friends. But like all these counties, the fire departments were there because it was that big of a fire. And like the ceiling caved in, it came down. It was awful. Wow. And no, everyone was fine. But yeah, someone literally
someone deliberately did it.
Yeah, the paper towel aisle. That's, if you think about it.
Smart.
Yeah, I don't want to give any ideas, but like that's smart. Like think about all that paper that's next to each other and just like
there.
All at once.
Don't burn down Walmarts.
Like, but I was sad to see that. You know,
wages need fucking Walmart.
Do you know what I think
the NPCs.
Do you know what I think is when you burnt down Walmart, the fucking candle aisle?
Yes.
Dude,
it smelled so good.
Bro, Stan, you left a candle on today because I came home. All your gorilla shit was outside. And I came in. You obviously weren't here and the candle was on. And I FaceTimed my mom. And she's like, did you turn that candle on? I was like, oh, no, that was Stan. He's not here. My mom was like, said something. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, we need to make sure it's
I've been doing a good job of blowing them out, but fuck.
I love the candles because my old place, like, I was never a big candle guy. Then Stan just opened up my eyes.
They're super peaceful.
I love it.
Right. Love them too. Smell good. So
I like how the pod turned into fucking just
Walmart burning down.
Two roommates. Yeah, but then two roommates like, bro, you left the candle on. Like, they don't care.
That's true.
Shit. Let me make sure my mic's good. All right, we are totally off track. Anyway, let's get back into it, man.
Right.
So you're a big self-improvement guy, right? I feel like everyone kind of knows that.
Yeah.
But dude, like before we started this back up, you just go on like these little tangents. Like I just want you to speak your mind for a little bit.
Right,
I just want to give you the floor and just let you speak your mind on like kind of what you're talking about off camera, because you have so many like little topics you can speak very highly of.
I'm big on self-improvement. I think I've evolved from just the whole I need my physique to look like this, I need fitness to look like this. It's more I need to be succeeding in like all endeavors, like all realms of life. So that whether that's like waking up early, reading, meditating, doing like entrepreneurial type shit behind the scenes that no one really knows about, but also getting like my work done with James and myself. That's really all it is. Like self-improvement. Like we can get on topics.
Yeah,
like
dude,
topics.
I'd love to. So you said you were going to give a chest analogy, and I remember those
chest.
words.
Oh, because we were talking about girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I guess this goes along with Andrew
I am
Tate.
stealing this from Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
But the analogy is that a king moves one square at a time, and that's how all of us are. Like we're all kings. Like we got to grind up to anything. A queen can go across the board in one fucking move. Like a girl can post a booty pic, yacht with a fucking millionaire.
I see that happen so much
facts,
at Alpha
dude.
Land.
Think about, and I'm not gonna say any names, like because they're all dope. But like a lot of our friends that are girls,
yes,
they post a booty pic or they
and
post
it
like
pops off.
Yep.
Bro,
their whole life can change in 1 week.
That's the craziest analogy I've ever heard in my life. I swear to God.
There's literally a girl, she's probably not watching right now, who I know is in LA with someone like very popular.
Yep.
And you would have like thought about this girl 2 weeks ago. It'd be like, why would she be in LA with this person? Now it all makes sense because her account literally popped the fuck off.
Yeah,
in 1 week.
One pick.
Totally
one
like
post.
life changing, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's not sustainable though.
Yeah.
Like for girl, unless
that's the way you gotta look at it.
If you're gonna go OnlyFans route, it is. And like we could debate about the morals of that, but like if you're trying to like sell your supplements or like your fitness program, it's like your following is all just horny guys.
Right.
And you cheated the system. Like you cheated. Like you post. It's always the same. It's like a butt selfie, or like the ones that are like showing their hamstrings, but it's like them bent over in like a sexually provocative fucking position, or girls can blow up just taking a front-facing mirror selfie, but they're like fit, so they have the thigh gap, and it's like like we can see their like vaginas. Like I hate to say it, and like you could censor. I don't know. That word won't get censored by YouTube.
Yeah, we'll fix all this shit later.
And then 50K, 100K likes.
Yeah, it goes off, bro. Explore page is something else. Same thing with like TikTok For You page, you know?
Deadass. Same thing. But yeah, just one post. Literally, it's crazy. But it's not even, I feel like not even like from the social media like standpoint. You know what I mean? You were saying with like the chess game, like kings and queens, you know? Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's.
Girls get to jump the board.
Yeah.
And that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
I think we should just accept the differences, and that's the problem with like today's society is that they're really trying to like make them all the same and all equal. It's like, no, they're both very different, and I think that needs to be embraced, and I think that's what brings like good societies. Not when like look at every like major society in the past. As soon as like gender roles and like all that shit gets confused, crumbles.
Yeah.
Like the Roman Empire and all that crumbles after like all that shit, and look at where we are now.
Yeah.
Like the sexual identity shit is like really messy now. The sexual marketplace is really messy now. Like I saw a thing. Oh, it's a study, and you could argue like how accurate it is, but apparently 1 in 3 men, like obviously not us, but like because we're like epic, but like 1 in 3 males are either virgins or they haven't had sex in like the past 10 years.
Wow.
Damn. You think about it, 1 in 3 though.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's
nuts.
a fuck ton, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's sad. Like these guys are just fucking lonely, like porn addicts, like whatever.
NPCs.
That's nuts.
We said that word so many times.
Yeah.
Wait, I like that concept though, you know?
Yeah. So like I'm thinking about like the chess game, right? When you're working up, like you said, for like the king's aspect. So it's like, when you're working up to like a goal, what do you see yourself like chasing that if you're trying to work up, right? What are you working up to like right now? Would you say
my end game?
Yeah.
Is like complete like financial freedom.
Okay.
Whether that's like it's like I'm gonna be a millionaire eventually.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near that. Like I have a little bit saved up, but not nothing that touches like fucking up 1% of that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I'm gonna figure it out one way or another to be a millionaire, and I think But nowadays, $1 million really isn't that much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like there's millionaires that are deep in the fucking system, deep in the matrix, that can't just like on a whim like go to another country and stuff. Versus like, I think once you get into like the tens of millions and like having all these businesses and structures, and having residencies in like multiple countries, I think that's where like that's my end game at least.
Yeah.
But like, there's no rush. I mean, I'm 21.
Literally.
And I don't think that shit's gonna start happening for me till like 30 to 40 range.
Yeah, it's so good that you're looking at way down the line, because I feel like so many people in our space
right now
think so short term.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah,
looking
right
way
now.
down.
No,
the
they
line,
all have fucking
you know?
scarcity mindsets,
Yes.
but all the fucking
this is what you went on, scarcity
Yes.
mindset.
oh
It's
yeah,
like
fucking mindsets,
Yeah,
bro.
talk
Like, they're like,
about
oh,
that.
my time is limited, my money is limited, this and that. Like, don't think about it that way. Don't think about how can I save this much. Think about how can I make more money to where that shit doesn't affect me. You know, like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy.
Just
Like, I don't
anything,
think I don't think of like, oh, I just dropped $200 on groceries, and I do this fucking once a week.
Right.
I think I'll make that money back in other realms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus there's a lot of people that are like, I might have like a couple years at this like fitness thing. I need to like save up. I need to nest egg. I need to use people for the most I can get out of it. Use my sponsorships. Use my relationships. And it's a scarcity mindset versus I have like a growth mindset of like, 10 years down the line, I'm going to be 100 times better than what I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20
That's
years down the
crazy.
line.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I feel like I was saying, just a lot of people in this space who get a lot of success off social media, they just capitalize on the short term. They try to continue the short term success that they have no time to think about the long term. So it's like eventually that short term like hourglass or clock is going to run out, and they're just
Literally,
not
yes.
relevant anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm back to level like square one.
And the craziest thing is you have no idea when that time is going to be.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
You only have so
Literally.
much control over it.
Right,
but
exactly.
It's like it's the ball's in your court
Right.
once you have it to make
What were
it
you gonna do with it,
long term,
right?
you know?
No,
crazy.
100%.
Yeah, that's it. Because when you first said that, I've literally never even heard that word before you said that.
Which one?
The scarcity.
Scarcity
yeah.
mindset. Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither. We
What
talked
does that
about
even
off
mean?
cam.
What does that word mean? Like, does
Like
that have a meaning?
scarce?
Scarcity
Like
is like
scarcity, yeah.
Imagine you're like a fucking caveman, and you're like, you just like picked some berries, or you just killed a fucking animal, and like, oh shit, this is all we got right now.
Right.
This meat is like in a scarcity.
Okay.
Versus an
okay.
abundance mindset is
Right.
like, I have plenty of food, I have plenty of money. Money, I attract money.
Yes.
Like that's the fucking energy I put. I was like, I attract money. I'm putting in systems in place to where like I'll create wealth in the future. And I'm not stressing about little expenditures here and there. Versus like scarcity is like, I gotta penny pinch this. I gotta like stock up. I gotta like have this much money because like in a year like I'm gonna be washed and like I'm not gonna get any engagement. Like my time is. It's like no, just like view things as evergreen.
Yeah,
That's so
dude.
true.
One of the number one things I've learned about, because we were even talking about this off cam too, is like I spend like pretty frugally. But the biggest thing I've learned since being here is money always comes back. As long as
Yeah,
you're literally
comes and
just
goes.
hustling, like doing what you need to do every day, you're not like being a lazy sack of shit. Money will come and go, right? So if there's that one thing that costs like a few extra bucks at the grocery store, that one thing you really want, and you're like, oh man, I won't get it, like money's tight, whatever.
Money
Yeah.
loves speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Money loves
Just
speed.
get
Like
it.
get it, spend it, put it into this, get this.
Yeah.
Like money doesn't love like, oh, I'm just gonna hold it. Like I'm gonna hold
Yeah.
it. Like look at fucking inflation. Look at like the recession that we're about to hit. All that.
That's so true.
Like no, you need to be like, especially probably like a year, like 6 months to a year from now is like the recession really hits.
Yeah.
Buy up assets like cars, watches, like the shit that's like, oh,
that's
dude,
what I'm
you
not
shouldn't buy a
doing right
car.
now.
You shouldn't buy that. Look
Yeah.
at Andrew Tate, bro. Has like 20 cars.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you just
Crazy.
the money just like
Right,
it comes
exactly.
and goes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
flow, and I think you get to a certain point where you realize like money. It's fucking cliche, but it's like, oh, money isn't everything. It is, and like we're all playing this game to like earn money, but you get to a certain point, and I think we're all at that point where you can just allow it to flow in, put it into other things. And
Yeah.
it's
Right.
just-
And just having like the little less, not as stressed about it. Obviously, you still got to think about it, right? And like the day to day aspect just of like making decisions as like, oh yeah, I'm going to grab this is a little cheaper, right? But it's like when you detach from that a little bit, you're so like less stressed too.
Yeah.
Because it's always on your mind. It's
I
always
used
on
to
your fucking
always
mind,
stress
bro.
about the
And it's
price.
like,
Sorry to cut
yeah.
you
Oh
off.
no, go.
I would
Yeah.
stress about the price difference between chicken and steak at Chipotle.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, it does not matter.
I
Just
mean,
get the damn
to be
steak.
fair, dude, chicken's the same as steak now, right? Or more expensive?
I don't.
Yeah.
Steak's more expensive, but like
It's
the
still-
calories are a little bit lower. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still more expensive. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I go to Chipotle.
Well,
like
I do
3
know
times
that
a
like
week.
they're like manufacturing like a food shortage now.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, like if
Wow.
Bro,
I
the
don't-
price of eggs are through the roof.
yeah,
That's
I'm about to
crazy.
get really fucking red pilled, but like
Yeah, no, do it.
if you fucking look around, like, oh, like weird, this at this farm, this disease broke out, and they had to kill 10,000 chickens, or this fire broke out and like burned down, like killed a bunch of cattle. You like, it's pretty obvious what they're doing. They're trying to like, they're gonna succeed in it. They're creating a food shortage so that food prices go up during the recession, but like if versus like none of us like we're not stressing over milk.
Yeah,
We're not stressing
but dude,
over
I've
eggs.
noticed the price of eggs have gone up. I
Yes.
went on a rant the other day.
He was
Eggs
saying
used
that
to be
for
what,
a minute.
$2?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
like
My eggs are
$4.50.
fucking $6.
Yeah, I think it was
Yes.
above 5 the other day. Actually, I don't know, but I went on a rant.
Yes.
Sam was recording for a vlog. I went on
Yeah.
like a 5-minute rant
Yeah,
about
I
eggs,
still
but I was
do
like,
it.
holy shit! Like these used to be like a few months ago, like normal price.
Uh-huh.
Now egg whites are cheaper than eggs. Usually it's the flip flop.
and it
Egg
is
whites are way
around
more
crazy.
expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
I didn't think about that though, bro. Like
That's nuts.
I don't know.
No, they're manufacturing a food shortage, but I think
It's
it's
crazy. Who is they though? That's a deep question.
Yeah.
Who is they?
Yeah, because that's what everyone
I
says.
mean,
like,
I'm well aware of what
they-
like they is.
Yeah.
It's just like how much can you say?
Yeah.
You know, like essentially, the world, not just the United States, like the whole world is ran by like a handful of families, a handful of banking systems, a handful of like medical companies. There's like one company that owns fucking 100 companies.
Yeah.
You know, and all these like families and
Right.
companies and like these are the elites,
Yeah.
and these are the people, like it's like an us versus them type thing. These are the people that they want everyone addicted to porn. They want everyone taking their fucking antidepressants all day. They want everyone taking their fucking SSRIs. Like I took SSRIs as a child. They want everyone taking their little serotonin pills, but they don't acknowledge that like it's dopamine that's like making people depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones like that are going to manufacture this food shortage. They're the ones that are eventually going to push for like one world currency, one world religion, like new world order type shit. Like the fucking it's all the conspiracy shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how much like y'all subscribe to that shit, but like I know it's all real. Like
Yeah.
in my heart.
No, dude, we were talking about it came up in a conversation the other day, that shit that goes out in Joe Rogan made a podcast about it. Bohemian Grove, that's it. That
Yeah.
shit's crazy to me.
What was it?
Yeah.
Bohemian Grove.
That shit's dude,
right?
that's the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
surface level. Like Bohemian Grove's like the fucking Boy Scouts meeting.
Yeah.
Like-
There's like footage of it.
Oh no,
Really?
it's real. It's every fucking year.
think
It's
if you can
it's
look it
all
up
the
on
elites.
YouTube.
Like it's like Clinton's like all these people that it's weird. Like they're different political parties. They argue on TV. Oh, they're best friends there.
Yeah.
They're on
Yeah,
the same
literally.
fucking robes, doing the same chants,
It sucks,
sacrificing
dude.
the same
Yeah,
fucking
that's fucked.
effigies. Like
Damn.
it's
Once I learned about that, I kind of like more so believed like all this shit you're talking about, like the elitists, you know, like select few. I don't know. We're getting really deep with it, but
Yeah,
it
literally.
all makes sense, bro.
Right,
I
I
can
was
see
gonna
where
say-
like, you know,
it is what it's just it's a system that's in place, and I think it's like I used to watch a lot of like the InfoWars, like really subscribe, and it would make me almost reverse psychology. Like I'm like more pessimistic. I'm like, dude, there's nothing I can do.
yeah.
Versus now I have the mentality of I'm gonna get financially free. I'm gonna be on all the grids, and I'm gonna become. I'm not gonna be with the elites, but I'm gonna become so financially free that, like their stuff they inflict on like the fucking village people, it's not gonna affect me. You
Yeah.
know,
That just makes sense. Wow.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
dude.
like, and I think that should be the goal of every man, is to escape the. It's cliche, but Andrew Tate, like the Matrix.
Yeah,
Mhm.
literally.
Like
People are so like comfortable too. It's all about like they're literally comfortable of having that just like basic normal life too.
That's fine.
Just- right, literally.
we need people working at Walmart. We need people working
Yeah.
in the McDonald's, and
Mhm.
I have respect for them, but we need the people that are like escaping that, and I think it's just I think you're just built different. Like I'm trying not to be really like
No,
inflate
just say it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to say born not bred, but some people are just wired differently, And
Built diff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Built
I'm like watching what I say.
No, I know what you mean, bro.
I'm like I'm tethering the line for sure.
No, you're fucking built
But
different.
yeah, no, people are totally like that. You always need literally the NPCs, the people at the McDonald's, the people at I don't know,
Yeah, we
the
were talking about
doorman
that
at
for
your
a while.
hotel.
And
NPCs.
But-
there's nothing wrong with that. And those people, they'll live beautiful lives. They'll have beautiful families.
Yeah.
That's fine. I refuse to do that.
Yeah.
And that's
They make the world go round.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tip handsomely to my waiter. I'm gonna tip handsomely to
Exactly.
the doorman, like
Yeah, 'cause-
of the world. When I'm like, but I'm gonna break out of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like we were all there, but just at a young age, and we're doing it right now. Like we're trying to break out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
And I
just
feel
at
like
that-
that's why
we're all
people
trying to break out, but I think we're all so much farther than the people that are like 25 to
Yeah.
30,
Exactly.
working the
Right.
9 to 5s. Like they are deep in the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Versus we're all like exploring different routes, like escape it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like being here in Houston kind of like it makes you feel weird in a sense because in a good way. So everyone here is literally like I feel like more of that what you said built differently. They're chasing something better for the most part, something
Right.
bigger than themselves. You see some like extraordinary people at Alpha Lane. You literally go in the parking
Right.
lot and they see all the cars there. Granted, that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't like determine someone's success, but you can just tell from the vibe there. Everyone's like hustling.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's
It
why
makes you
everyone's
to do
attracted
more.
here because
Right,
they want to
yeah.
be in that environment. Because when I go home, it's like I'm back into the simulation. Like I'm going home back to Georgia next month. It's like you enter back in the simulation, you experience like, you know, normal life again, like
Yes.
more of the NPC culture, and it's like you really notice it. Well, when you switch from here back to it,
That's
I don't
such a good
know.
way to put it. Such a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
crazy.
two different modes. It's like a
Literally.
game mode.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
It-
2 different modes.
It's all a game.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
And
all
it's
a
like-
game.
Eric says that all the time. It's all a game.
It's all a game. We're all trying to climb the social hierarchy, the social leaderboard. We're trying to climb the money leaderboard,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of people that are like, oh well, I'm just not gonna play it. I mean, bro, we're in this game once.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I'm gonna win, or I'm gonna like be at one of the top. Like
Right.
like be a fucking man. Play the game. Like
Yeah, I think it's such a cool way to look at life, even the way we're doing it. 'Cause we do it in such a creative way. Like you're trying to achieve like social media success, like success on a big scale, right?
Yeah.
And there's so many different elements of the game that you can manipulate in order to get to that end goal in a better, like more efficient way.
Yes.
And that's the way I
Yes.
look at social media. It's like a game. There's so many different elements, in person, virtual, that you can use to your advantage and use in different ways in a creative way to just make your end goal come faster,
Yeah.
more efficient.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you
That's
got to
so
look at
true.
life that way, though.
Yeah. I was
Like,
gonna
say you have a
look
lot
at
of
like
money.
the bigger picture, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Not just social media, but just life in general. Like, it sounds so cliche, but you have the world at your fingertips. You have a phone, a laptop, everything. It's all a matter of like making the most of that video game and using its fullest capabilities to get you to
Yeah.
win, to be like the number one on the ranks.
Right. And
Yeah.
everyone's game is just a little different.
Just got deep right there.
It's crazy.
no, it's very true though. Like the people like yeah, sure, bro. Don't play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna amount to anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if like personally, like I have faith, and I think there's a lot after this life, but this life is a gift that I'm only getting once, and I'm 1/5 done.
Yeah.
You know, if I live to be 100, I don't even know if I want to live to be 100. I'm already a fifth done. I'm
Yeah.
20. That shit's 20% completed,
That's crazy.
and there's so much more to go. But I view it as a game, and I view it as like I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna try to bring everyone else up with me.
Hell yeah.
And that's another thing that I've realized, like I've kind of snapped out of the whole like, why play video games? Like we live in the game. We live
Yeah,
in the
you can
best
play the
game.
game of life.
Mhm.
We live in the
Yes.
best game.
Yes.
There's no Call of Duty. There's no fucking any of that will ever compare to like the game we're playing right now.
Yeah.
And there's people that would rather do that. They'd rather just play video games all day,
They
watch
just don't
Stranger
know it
Things,
yet.
jerk off, and that's
Yeah.
fine. And we need them, you know. We need the lower people so that we can like work our way up.
Yeah,
You know? If
because
everyone was perfect, there's no
Yeah.
fucking point.
Exactly. We're all
game's
just
over.
back to being sheep.
Yeah.
It's like playing Minecraft in creative. If
Yeah.
everyone's in creative, we can all fly and like spawn diamonds.
Yeah,
The
it's just
diamonds
no
aren't
fun.
cool, bro.
Yeah.
We all have turned on creative and built ourselves the
Yeah.
diamond block houses. It's
Yeah.
not fucking cool because it's in creative. Versus if you fucking played Minecraft, like you played Minecraft survival mode, hardcore, dug down, digged up the fucking diamonds and like
Yeah.
9 diamond block.
That
like,
feeling you get even just playing the game on the screen when you see that diamond block pop up, it's like an instant,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit, I found
and
it.
you can do that in the real life.
Yeah.
Literally, right. And it's so crazy how those people, they just don't know it yet, too.
But
like,
once you
a lot of
find
them-
it, what gives you that feeling is like
Yes.
you fall in love with it. I
Yeah.
don't know. You just want more and more of it.
I'm gonna take
Let's
a
keep
piss.
going then. All right.
Yeah.
After minutes of deliberation, we're going to keep it rolling. So let's cut to the next clip. Kenny, so you wanted to talk about your cut on a totally
yeah.
different note.
Yeah,
Little
let's
mini cut.
Let's hear some
going from
insight
the
about
fucking
that.
Matrix Illuminati elites to like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want a mini cut. But yeah,
Yeah, your face is
I'll,
looking a little slim.
Thank you, dude. People are saying that. And it makes
Jawline's
me.
coming in.
His veins are popping through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like a very vascular guy like naturally, except for like my shoulder. But anyways, the mini cut, I started at around 185, and I was like, that's like the highest. Or no, I've gotten to 189, but that was like just eating way too much, like kind of fucking indulging in myself to the point of like I love food, but I think there's a certain line where it's like you're overindulging, and I think that's one of the 7 deadly sins is gluttony.
Mm-hmm.
So 189, but 185 is like what I was maintaining, and I was like, I'm gonna do a mini cut. I watched a Renaissance periodizations mini cut video, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and it's been 6 weeks, and I went from 185 to 173 at my
Wow.
lowest. My face is slimmer, my arms are like more defined. Midsection is like I still have the little love handles and shit, but it's like I don't really care.
Do you do cardio?
No.
No cardio.
No.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not.
I do
I'm not
cardio just to maintain
I'm not
where
a,
I'm at.
I'm not a
Yeah.
cardio guy. Yeah, but you look crazy, and
Yeah.
I'm content with like not looking crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like look at you right, like your fucking veins
Yeah,
right
dude, I have
now.
a freaking pump right
That's
now.
insane.
Jeez.
Yeah,
And, like-
but think about it, like that's like cardio. So that's so
Yeah,
much
but
cardio.
dude, like I
Stuff like that.
stress if I don't hit 10K steps a day. Like
Yeah.
that's one of my like daily like check marks. You
Yeah.
know,
Wait,
like
so-
say I'm at 14K, but I have the step counter on my phone. If I don't
Do
hit
you
10K,
walk? How the fuck are you at 14?
oh, dude, my job, do tours all the time.
Yeah.
You work today, right?
Yeah, and I said this on the pod with Alan and Dre. We were on there. Shout out, you're up next. Me and Stan were on that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I said I do cardio on my lunch breaks
Yeah.
because it's killing like 3 birds with 1 stone. All right. 1, I'm getting my steps in, so I'm able to stay lean.
Yep.
2, I respond to all my Instagram comments, DMs, and I make my Instagram post for the day while I'm on the treadmill because like I feel the most productive when I'm on there. And then 3, what was the third thing? Because I said killing 3 birds in 1 stone. I forgot. But yeah, staying lean. But it just
Fuck it. It's
yeah.
3.
I'm productive.
There's a
like,
third in there
I give my-
somewhere, just
the third
trust me,
thing.
bro.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro.
The third thing was I don't have to do that cardio after I do my lift for the day. So when I'm done lifting for the day and I get my content, it's like, dude, I just want to go home, eat, grub, chill.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I don't have those steps in, it's like, shit, I have to do cardio. Because it's like one of those things I have to do every day. It's like a non-negotiable.
Yeah. Well, you can
And
eat more.
but if I do it on my lunch break at work, it's like all those 3 things make my life so much easier, you know?
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
like
that's
for
why I
you, it
combine
works.
it.
Like you're maintaining like a pretty crazy physique. You're,
Yeah. I can eat
I've
whenever.
seen your Instagram pop off.
Yeah, it's been
Your
nuts lately.
Explore page.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Explore page guy.
Fuck yeah.
Getting the gay cult.
Yeah.
Shout out gay guys, bro.
Yeah.
Blowing up these because that's
They run up-
We
they
were
run
talking
up the
earlier,
code.
bro. We were talking about earlier how women can like blow up on Explore page and like
Yeah,
kind of like
that's the one
skip.
thing, yeah.
The queens can skip the board, which is fine. The attracting gay guys is kind of like the cheat code for guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like how girls pop off if they attract horny men, and how you can pop off is by attracting horny men.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
the nature of the fitness industry, though. I've talked
Yeah.
to so many people who are very successful on social media, like just a lot of friends, and they're like, "Yeah, like I have a lot of like gay followers." Like,
Yeah.
that's
I
fine. They
hate
can
that
just
though.
you can just tell.
I hate that though because it's like
Yeah,
you don't
you
I don't
can't
want
control that,
You
They're
you
don't
not,
know?
they're not gonna buy your supplements.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're
It's like if you're trying to like do something like coaching.
they're not
or
gonna buy
whatever, right?
they're not gonna buy your clothes. They're gonna buy your supplements. They want to buy you.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll face it like face front. Like all my content for the most part is shirtless, right?
Yeah.
And it's popping up on Explore page. So a lot of my followers like are going to be in that realm, but also
Yeah.
like I really value the other side of it, like the people that actually support,
Yeah.
and are genuine, are there for me. And that's why I blast
Yeah.
my story so much, and why
Yeah.
my
I
story
like the
views
gay
are
comments
great.
that aren't from gay guys.
Yeah,
the
literally.
homies.
Like
Yes, the
Swolby.
homies
Shout
comment.
out,
Yeah.
shout out Stan's boys.
Shout out Colby.
Colby.
Yes, Swolby. He's
He's got the
daddy.
most sus comments.
Yeah, he's probably watching this right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
but-
he's a G.
yeah, I mean, you're totally right. You know, with the explore page type
Oh,
content.
yeah.
But like my account's going like crazy right now. It's crazy to experience the growth. But I've noticed that like even when I check my insights, my from home is way better than it was before. So a lot of the people who are engaging with my stuff daily are like already followers, not all the brand new people, you know. So like I'm maintaining a good ratio. And same thing, I don't want to like grow too quick. I want to keep it kind of where it's at and just grow organically.
Exactly right.
Yeah, like
At the end of the day, it's just a number.
Think 10 years. Don't think next year.
Yeah.
That's how I am with my shit. Granted, like you look crazy and I don't. So it's like a give and a take. Like I don't attract like gay guys following my shit.
But it's valuable to you.
And that's valuable. Yes, that's valuable to me because I'm not gonna sell to them in any way. I want to attract just like me. Like people exactly like me, maybe like a younger version of me, because that's what I can provide value to in terms of like motivation, education, self-improvement, all that. Like dude, we went from mini cut to this.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dude,
but
keep going.
Like
dude.
me
like
talking,
This is
to,
good.
like me talking to like a younger version of myself. Dear skinny guys,
Yeah.
I did that in a video.
Yeah, that
Posted,
video
like,
blew up.
Oh
Bro.
yeah. What's it at right now?
Like, how
by the
many
way?
million?
It's at 1.2 million views.
1.2
It got me
million.
like 12,000.
And how many subs?
Wow.
Are you at right now?
12K subs.
37.
Good shit.
That's nuts.
It's
That's
dope.
insane for a video though.
Yeah,
That
you
popped
hit-
off.
Wow.
It's awesome, but at the same time, it's like, okay, 37 subs. I'm not getting, or like 37,000 subs. I'm not getting 37,000 views per video.
Yeah.
Right.
And it bothers me. Like my recent video was just an LA vlog. 10 out of 10. I have like 3,000 views right now. It's doing fucking dog
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm not phased, but it's like, okay, like I need to provide value. Like that vlog was like cool, and I showed a leg workout.
Yeah.
I've evolved past that. Like my next video is gonna be controlling your emotions as like a man, and
That's good.
like more self improvement. And that video by itself is gonna provide a million times the value of like a little LA vlog.
Yeah.
Like the LA
That's
vlog,
sick.
the LA vlog was like,
And you'd get more like, think about if you got however much views that was, right, on that video, compared to like a video, you might get even more subs to that because it might be more of like a,
the self improvement one.
yeah, you might be giving out more to an audience, like giving back to them. So that's
my
like, fuck.
yeah, the LA vlog probably got like no subs versus my one of my recent videos, like my puberty was stolen from me.
Yeah.
And I kind of went on a rant about how I was kind of like fucked from the start, and like most of the youth is in terms of like what we're eating, what we're exposed to, like hormone disrupting stuff, is that like our puberties are affected. You know, like I was taking SSRIs, I was eating dog shit food, I wasn't eating enough, I was probably mineral deficient, vitamin deficient, and everything, like not getting enough vitamin D, and I hit puberty. You know, like I feel like that's, if like everything was optimal, like I don't know, like I could, what if I was supposed to be like 6'3",
Yeah.
Right, literally.
and I'm
Sure.
fucking 5'11".
Real quick,
that's
what
what I
are
always say that.
SSRIs? You've mentioned that a few times.
SSRIs is a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. It's antidepressants. It's Lexapro. I can't think of all the other names, but they're all SSRIs,
Yeah.
and that's commonly treated for antidepressants because it gives you serotonin, which is like your happy, like it's interesting. Like serotonin and dopamine are so different. Serotonin is like a sense of well-being. So it's like, but what's interesting is, and they're finding this like more recently in like research and stuff. It's like, oh, so it turns out like a lot of this depression isn't caused by a lack of serotonin. It's dopamine, which is like, we talked about this earlier. Like no fucking shit.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
but like most kids are put on, like I think about me, I think about my brother, I think about a lot of the youth, is they're put on, oh, you can't sit still in class? Okay, here's ADHD medicine. You can't sit still for 8 hours as a fucking young man?
Yeah.
Oh, something's wrong with you. Here's this little pill.
Right. That's
you
why
can sit
I
still
never
for 8
took
hours
any
now,
of that shit.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
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 That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not happy because you're a loser? And like,
Yeah.
no, like,
It's like,
you're not happy?
How would I even be happy?
You're not
for
happy
that?
because you're a porn addict loser who's not succeeding in any aspect
Yeah.
of life, and you're like an extremely feminized male?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little pill. This will make you happier.
Such a good way to put it, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like,
yeah.
no.
Just a quick fix.
That's crazy.
That's all the pharmaceutical industry is. It's like, why would they cure anything?
It's all about money.
No,
though.
it's
right.
No, they want you to take a pill every day that they sell you once a month. and that generates them billions of dollars.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
All
why I
about
feel
money.
like if there's even like a cure for cancer out there, think about if there was a cure for like every sort of cancer that did exist.
Cancer is a fucking multi-billion-dollar
Exactly.
industry.
If
Yeah.
there was a cure, it would ruin
Billions.
so many lives because it would, and so many jobs, so many people be out of work.
Yeah.
All these, big
So
pharmaceutical companies,
Yeah.
whatever, I don't even know, would like have much
Yes.
less money. So business just fails. And everyone
So
just ends
many.
up taking an L, right? That's if
Yeah.
there was a cure though. At the end of the day, there's a cure, and all these people
Yeah.
who are going through this
Right.
like miserable time of their life could be cured, but you would never,
Yeah.
Even if that
I'm
did
sure that's
exist,
out there.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
Totally
sure there's
two
people that have
sides.
cured it.
Right.
And you notice that people who come up with cures for certain diseases, they either get like physically, like in reality, like killed, or they get killed metaphorically in terms of everything's censored. They have no internet presence, and like nowadays you have to have an internet presence because that's the town square.
Yeah.
Same with like people that like, oh, you'd realize that like cars can run on water instead of oil. Like,
yeah. Damn.
it's like, bro, you're disrupting a fucking billion-dollar industry, which I get. Like, I'm all for capitalism. I'm completely against socialism because I think socialism isn't real, and that's just communism. It's just like a fucking little. They want to sprinkle it on like, oh no, it's socialism. Like we all benefit from it. No, bro. Like socialism is just like, you think it's gonna be great, but it's communism. Like these, and I'm sure we're all like a little more conservative, especially because we're all like very money
yeah,
oriented.
definitely.
success
No, I
oriented.
consider
Oh, yeah,
myself
100%.
conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But you'll see with the left and like socialists, as they think, oh yeah, I want it to be socialist. Okay, what are you gonna provide? What are you gonna do for the fucking, what's the word, for what are you gonna do for the regime? It's like, oh, I'm gonna work at McDonald's 10 hours a week, and I'm gonna stream Minecraft to 10 viewers the rest of the time, and like we're all gonna get the same amount of money. You're gonna fucking face the wall, bro.
Yeah.
You provide
Deadass.
no value. Like all these people that, and there's two sides of it. There are people who are truly subscribe, like they're like blissfully ignorant, and they're like, no, like the left is right, we should all like socialists, we should all equal, like all that, which is all good in theory. But then there's some people that are like a little more intelligent. They know where this is going, but they think if they put on for the side that's gonna win, they put on for like communism, that they will be rewarded at the end. But
Right.
you won't. The term for that is literally, you're a useful idiot. But like once the regime is in power, you have no fucking use now.
Yeah, a useful
like you're the
idiot.
first ones
Right.
that are gonna face the fucking wall. Like, because all the fucking people that fought against it, that are like more conservative type, that support capitalism, they're the hardworking motherfuckers that even if it was communist, like they're gonna work hard. They're gonna dig the holes, they're gonna build the fucking cities and all that. You little fucking soy latte drinking fuck that just wants to stream
Yeah.
Minecraft to 10 viewers and work at McDonald's fucking 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna face the fucking wall if
Literally.
that regime comes into power.
Right. Damn.
Yeah. Useful idiot.
Jeez,
That's
dude,
wild.
this is a really.
Anyways,
broad
the mini
question.
cut though.
Yeah.
For real, we're so
Yeah,
dumb.
mini cut.
Talking about
That's
like government and shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
well,
bro-
that's low-key way more just interesting. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like mini cut. That's kind of just like bro talk. Like
Yeah.
bro talk. You know what I mean?
Going-
I fuck with
It's
that.
superficial.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
Dude, going back to socialism, Bernie Sanders, right? Didn't he identify himself as like a socialist?
He's a
Yeah.
socialist.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know shit about like government. I mean, I made a probably
Yeah.
decent grade.
He's a socialist, but has like $1 million mansions.
Yeah.
Multiple properties.
That's
But
nuts.
he's a socialist.
But I
you know?
remember his platform was to forgive all student loans. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, how is that going to work?
Right.
But apparently, I don't even know this. My coworker told me the other day.
And free education.
Biden is trying to like got a bill passed to where it's like if your family makes a certain amount of money per
Yeah,
month, like
if you're,
you get student loan forgiveness. But it's like say
Yeah,
I
the
think
brokies get student loan forgiveness. I wouldn't qualify for it, but like my girl would.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, I
fire
would
because
love that
her
shit.
$10,000 cosmetology debt will be like wiped.
yeah,
But at the same
Damn.
time, it's your debt.
Right.
Like you agreed to like join that. Like granted, she's not in the college system. Like more power to her. But like the college guys that like put on $200,000 of debt to get a fucking $40,000 a year job.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You earned that.
I'm in a
You
lot of
deserve
debt,
that
bro.
debt.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of debt. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I said it to a lot of like close friends, but like, dude, me going to school for 4 years at a private
Oh, yeah.
university,
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Mercer in Georgia.
People don't know what they're
100K
getting
plus or
themselves
no?
into. Yeah.
My brother's is more than that. Mine's around there. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit less. But my brother went to another private school called Berry College in Georgia. Same thing. He's got a great job right now. He's doing really well. But whereas me, like, I go to school, I have all that debt, and I don't even like use my degree.
use it.
You know,
Your brother went to college, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
an econ major.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
and that's why I did business too. But I'm not using my degree, and like that's why literally I got that job at Alphaland was
Yeah.
to start paying my student loans.
That's
And like
wow.
like life's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Like
Wow.
I don't like paying those loans is fine. I'll do it. Like,
Right.
college allowed me to get to where I
And
am
it's-
today. But if I could do it again, bro, oh, dude, being debt free is I dream of that
Yeah.
already,
Well,
and I'm
that-
23 years
yeah.
old, and I dream of that.
It's never gonna be that way though, because it's like an 18-year-old, an 8-fucking-teen-year-old with no credit, no experience. They're gonna give hundreds of thousands of dollars of a loan, but it's like you have to get it for education. You have to get it for college.
Yeah.
Versus like, imagine if you could get, if I could get a $200,000 loan to start a fucking business or invest in real estate. They're like, dude, you're escaping the matrix fucking instantly.
Instantly.
You're building fucking, your credit's gonna skyrocket. Like, you're gonna create all this wealth. But it's like, no, you can only get this money if you go into the fucking education system.
Yeah.
The fucking billion
Right,
dollar,
that's
the
true.
billion
Yeah,
dollar
the bill-
secondary
yeah.
education industry.
And it's like that's not even what you want to do too. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
you're
you're
gonna be
gonna-
unhappy, miserable.
You're gonna spend $200,000 for 4 to 6 years, and you're gonna get a job that pays $50,000 a year.
exactly. It's fucked.
It's
bro.
fucked.
But you're so oblivious at the age where you're supposed to enter college to
Exactly.
see that, including
Yes.
myself. I didn't understand any
So
of
was I.
this.
Dude,
You know?
I
You're oblivious.
was like,
You
okay.
don't even know. It's just yep.
I fully
exactly.
paid like my summer semester. I just paid for it. Like
Damn, just
all the
straight
money I
out of
saved
pocket.
up. Yeah, I was like, it was like a
Shit.
couple thousand. I was like, okay, like I guess this is what I do to like learn.
Yeah.
I was good at math.
Yeah.
I fucking cheated on, like I was naturally good at math and I cheated on everything else. I learned nothing. And then I took out loans. I still owe like $2,500 for my first semester. But the one thing is like about your loans is that just pay like what you need to pay every month. That's so good on your credit.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so
My credit
fucking good
score
on
is
your credit.
amazing right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a lot of people are like, oh, I just want a debit card. I'm not going to get a credit card. I'm just going to debit, hoard my money, like everything. Okay, you have a 600 credit score.
Yeah.
You have
like,
no
how are you
credit
gonna buy a
history?
house?
Literally.
Like
Right.
that's you're not out of the matrix to where that doesn't affect you. You need to play the game.
Exactly.
You need to play the game. You need to play the credit game. You need to play the loans game. Get the cars. Get the houses.
That's
Like
yeah.
fucking 21.
Yeah, it's crazy how.
And I'm a
much you know
retard.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
just now getting a credit card.
Yeah.
It's coming in the mail.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
That, I would have thought you've had one at like 18.
I know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I got my first one when I was 18. I used to be really into personal finance. Like,
Well,
a lot
it's
of
always like,
yeah.
oh, I don't need it.
I
Like,
watch.
I'm all like debit, like
Yeah.
money in, money out.
But
Yeah,
my
then I
aunt
was-
worked for Edward Jones, so
That's fire.
she told me, like, Eric, as soon as you turn 18, get a credit card, build your score,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and build your credit score. And like, I talked to a lot of these influencers who want to move here.
You can have
Yeah.
100
They have no credit.
They,
Yeah.
they have nothing.
You can have
Right, how
100.
are you gonna get a
can have
crib?
you can get 100
Nothing.
credit cards right now, but
Right.
what the banks, what everyone wants to see is how long have you had it?
Yes.
Like,
your
oh,
length.
They don't-
your
yeah,
shit's
it
new.
almost
Like, it's
doesn't
only
matter.
like 2 years old. Like,
Right.
my
Yeah.
credit's fucking so young.
Yes.
So, like, I can't. Like, I as much as I want an Amex, I can't get a fucking Amex.
Damn.
Because like they're gonna be like, dude, your credit's young. Like your fucking credit score's not high
Right.
enough. Like we're not giving you a fucking Amex Gold, Amex Platinum. You don't deserve
Yeah.
it. You don't make it like.
when you're at that age though, it's like again, like you said with anything, you don't even know at that age.
You don't
what I
know.
mean?
Yeah, you're oblivious.
crazy.
That's how I was. I was oblivious
Yeah.
to
Matrix.
the like even like the concept of student loans, like having to pay that off when you
Exactly.
graduate.
Or just
it
think
didn't really
about how
cross my
much money
mind
it
because
is.
you're young.
It doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
Like
You don't think too much
The
about
idea of
it.
like the loan is like, oh yeah, I just throw a little bit.
Yeah,
at the end
oh
of the
yeah,
month.
I'll be fine.
Or just thinking
Whatever.
how much college is, how much you're actually paying.
How much
My
overpriced
mother,
that shit is.
my mom still
Holy
pays her
shit.
loans. Like she's
Yeah.
she's a nurse. She makes good money. She's still paying those loans. She still has
Yeah.
loans.
Yes.
But
She
dude,
has
it's
loans on
school's
everything.
so overpriced. you
It's
know?
Yeah.
extremely overpriced, and I think we need the doctors, we need the teachers. But what's funny is a lot of these people in the college system is that they just invest back into the college system. So like these people get marketing degrees, business degrees, XYZ degrees. They don't fucking go and start a business. They go to a college and they're a business professor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They have no fucking they have no real world knowledge, but they're gonna go teach it.
Bro, that's what.
Yeah,
that's what's
so,
crazy.
That's the craziest part. Yes.
Yes,
Y-
the
you're
concept of being a teacher. You need those teachers, right? But imagine
So weird to me.
you go. Okay, this is a perfect major to talk about. Entrepreneurship, right? That
Yes.
was a major at my college. I knew a lot of people did it.
in high school.
The all right, so you graduate with a major in entrepreneurship from Mercy University. Odds are most of these people don't have the balls, don't have the money, don't have the capital, don't have like the effort, the required effort it takes to start their own business. So what they do is they serve as like, they come back to the education system and regurgitate everything they learned. So at that point,
to the next people.
Yeah. So at that point, you look at it. Yeah. What's your value? Or like, what have you accomplished? Anything. You might be successful making a good salary.
I taught it Yale for 10 years. Yeah. But do you have a business? No.
Yeah.
You're a business fucking professor, bro.
Literally.
The entrepreneurship major blew my mind. I was like, how is that a thing? How is something you can teach?
It's not a real thing.
Yeah.
It's not real. No entrepreneur. Like, you see a guy with a fucking Lambo at the gas station.
Yeah.
You're not thinking, oh, I wonder what school he went to.
You're thinking,
exactly. Drug dealer, rapper. He does drop shipping. He does crypto.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't even think of any of those
college.
things.
When you think college, you think of like a fucking $40,000 car, and they're going to work and they work a 9 to 5. Like, that's college.
Yes. Yeah.
College is never the Lamborghini. It's never the fucking Aston Martin. It's never the McLaren.
Never.
Yeah, and it's so weird how much that's changed, because it's like, even our parents, it's still young to them. You know what I mean? It's still so young how fast that's changed.
It's changed a lot. That's why, like,
so fast.
Parents are such a big proponent on it, but it's like, your fucking college total was like $10,000 and you could buy a house for $50,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that same house is worth $500,000.
Exactly. It's nuts.
So in like the past like fucking tens of years, you get like X degree. The salary like 10, 20, 30 years ago, it might have been 40,000. Now it's 50,000 a year. The price for that degree went from 20,000 to 200,000. Where's like, what's the fucking like why yeah, look at the fucking disconnect.
Yeah, dude.
It's just, I don't know.
I feel like there's just, college creates a lot of wasted
just time and energy.
Energy just in society, even, you know, like there's all those majors that it's literally like a major in psychology. Most people graduate with a major in psychology don't become like a psychologist, whatever. Don't have to go into a skilled profession. They come back and literally just teach that shit. They just teach psychology. And I don't know. It's just unnecessary. It's something that you can just remove from society and it'd still be fine.
Yeah,
exactly. You know?
It's so like having it's like having a degree in an art.
Yeah.
I don't even remember any of my shit too. I learned any of it.
No,
not one.
Shout out to Chegg, for real.
Yeah.
Chegg's subscription was so worth it. The only way I got through college was that Chegg membership.
Yeah, Chegg. I was a big Quizlet guy.
Yeah.
Like, shout out, the teachers really just like regurgitate like Quizlet things.
Yeah.
So I go and like, you search one answer, it's like, oh, the whole test is here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you're literally paying, like, when you break down your tuition for that one class, it's probably a few grand at least, no matter what school.
Yeah.
And bro,
thousands of dollars, one Google search, I had all the fucking education I needed.
Exactly.
Yes. Dude, everything. That is so realistic.
If
you pull up to class to get tested on that shit that's available online, and you get tested on your memorization of it, and you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars.
You can bring that laptop to your exam.
You said like I'm sure you're cool with like saying this, but like around $100,000 in student debt.
Oh yeah, definitely close.
$100,000 in courses.
Yeah.
Like fucking from all the fucking wealthy entrepreneurs, their courses, their books, like $10,000. You're gonna be that's nothing. You're gonna be a fucking or not $100,000. That's fine. You have $100 million.
Yeah, if I had $100,000 right now, that would be my dream. I would use it to make me so much more money. Yeah, but it's like at first, like
100,000.
Yeah, if I had 100,000, if I had what I took out in student loans right now, it's like I could do so much.
They don't let you get that.
Yeah, but at the time,
it has to be college.
Yeah, at the time of when I decided to go into college and pursue that route, it's like you don't realize the power that money holds right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. What you're taking out.
Right, because then it's like you're looking back to it right now.
But it's okay. Yeah. Like, you can't go back and change it.
Yeah,
so
and it's not
like, hey,
worth
it's good on your credit.
Yeah.
It looks good on your credit. You have the fucking degree if you ever need to fall back on it. But moving forward, you can now put $1,000 into
so much.
These books, these courses, and learn. You're gonna make like fucking hundreds of thousands. You know.
Yeah, but no, I don't regret going to college at all. Like.
It's an experience.
I look at it as an experience, and it's brought me to the position I'm sitting in today. And I'm forever grateful for that. And it's worth every dime I'm spending every month to pay it back. You know,
pros and cons. Right.
I don't know where I'd be without it.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I think we'll wrap it up, man. It just approached midnight. We were gonna start this at 7:00.
Yeah.
And it ended up starting like 8:30. I know
know.
it's midnight.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have work tomorrow, so it's a Friday night.
Oh shit, you have work. I was like, oh, we can
Yeah,
go.
no, I have work tomorrow. So I think we're gonna cut it right there. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of these pod. Shout out to one of my fraternity brothers, Jordan Hughes. You're probably watching this right now.
Oh yeah.
For these signs,
Yeah.
at PK Decor, I'll put it up on the screen. They actually made them for us.
Oh, this is insane.
His mom like owns this printing business, so if y'all need some dope like cutouts and shit like this,
sick, dude.
hell yeah, go run it up at
Fuck
PK Decor on IG.
Fucking G, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So upgraded the setup compared to last
Yeah.
time. Got the sign and shit now. I think it's like complete. Looks
It
dope.
is. It is perfect.
But
Yeah. Talk about the giveaway.
Yeah, Stan, you got the giveaway.
Okay,
bro,
perfect.
for this
Awesome.
week.
So you guys, yeah, real quick. So we just kind of off cameras, we talked about Walmart hella right during this podcast. So yeah, throughout the podcast too. So we just figured, we'll toss a little Walmart gift card to the winner. So that is going to be the gift card. The Walmart gift card is going to be the giveaway. So yeah, obviously, as you guys know, to enter that, you just have to drop a comment on this video. Top like comment will be obviously the one that we pick.
So we know they made it this far. Kenny, what should they comment down below? Last time it was a blue ball blast. This time, like, I think you should come up with something.
Right. Yeah, let's hear it.
Everyone comment Kenny W.
Kenny W. Yeah, comment that
Comment
shit.
Kenny W. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's run it up.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Let's
Yeah.
do
W pod.
$25 Walmart gift card.
Yep.
I want to just put all the details out there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So to enter, we'll do $25 to a Walmart. That way
Yep.
you can go buy some great value brand shit.
Yes,
you
run
know?
up to great value. You can get a lot of great value
So
shit
much.
for $25.
Bro,
You guys
25
will be
cans of
surprised.
tuna. That's
Yes,
a lot of
a lot
tuna.
of protein. You guys can get stocked up for the week.
Hell
or
yeah.
month.
Brokies.
We got like 30 seconds left. Kenny, plug your shit real quick. Where can they
Yeah.
find you at?
Kenny's Fit on Instagram, Kenny's Fit on TikTok, Kenny's Fit on YouTube. YouTube's the biggest thing. If you're gonna go to one thing, go to the YouTube. I post self-improvement content.
Yep.
It's gonna be ramping up pretty soon. Like I do vlogs, I do fitness if you want to keep up on my journey on that, but mainly self-improvement. Like I want to provide you value and I want to make you better. So if you're into that, then follow. If you just want to like be a little NPC, that's fine. You don't have to subscribe to my shit. But for those who want to be more like real men,
Yeah.
go to my channel.
Subscribe to
Go to my channel.
subscribe to
Kenny
Ken.
Build. Let's go.
Love
Yeah.
that shit. All of his description or all of his links are gonna be down below in the description. So yeah, go follow Kenny. Go sub to his channel.
Yeah. Thanks for being on
Really
here,
good
Kenny.
videos. I love
Oh
your
yeah, no.
shit, dude. Anyways, no, we're
They're
good.
still going though. We'll run it back.
Yeah, dude.
There's
we'll
so
definitely
much
run it
more. There's so much unsaid.
Yeah.
But I'm like fully aware that you have work.
back. Yeah, no, we're
So-
chilling, bro.
So we'll run it.
I just want to eat too. I have some
Yeah.
ground turkey waiting on me. All right, y'all go follow Kenny.
Good shit, man.
We'll
Run it
see you
back.
guys every Monday, 12 p.m. CST.
Yes,
Follow us
sir.
on Instagram at YOCAST with 2 T's.
Yes. 2 T's. Remember that, guys.
We'll see you
Yes.
guys next week
Yes.
for episode 5. Appreciate
Peace
y'all
out,
tuning
guys.
in.
Later.
Peace out.
Yes,
Thanks for
sir.
watching.